Swoosh! Yo, miners, thanks everyone for watching and for tuning in. This is, what's this? The patch day hype for EVE Online. We got this invasion patch, boys. Here's that VB Heart. How are you all doing? Man, I hope you're all having a nice one. When you are starting the stream, just now enrolling the intro, our good buddy Suitonia subscribe to the channel. Fuck yeah. Yo, RJ McCready, GB, Frug TV, Suitonia, Intellectual G, Synthetic, Govness, Loyal, Wingnut, Drunken Giraffe, Frug TV. Yo, what's up friends? Thanks for being here. Swoosh. Swoosh. That's our intro, swoosh. And this swooshing goes for our good buddy Suitonia, our latest respected subscriber. Swoosh. Feels good, man. Okay, so let's go straight into the patch. We got a bunch of cool things to go through. We got new ships, new events in game, new things. The 64-bit client. Oh my dudes, the 64-bit client is lit. JB is running it already and seems to be all normal and stable and functional and whatnot. Let's go straight into the action. Swoosh! Okay, so here's JB's Cancer Garmur. He just kills dudes without any kind of prejudice. And we got this new patch, right? What are our buddies doing? There you go. Okay, they're already in their own fleet. So, what? Wait, I need to show you these patch notes, right? So that's the patch notes. That's the patch trailer. You gotta watch the patch trailer, right? The client looks normal-ish. Okay, it doesn't. There's something wrong with the frame rate. Okay, it still has some work to be done with it, but it's not crashing and it's normal and whatnot. It'll probably be much better in huge space battles. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Let's go watch the trailer of the invasion together, right? Watch this. Swoosh! So that's the patch which we got today. We already read the patch notes and analyzed them when they were released. We'll quickly glance through them a bit. Let's go watch this.
Heads up, I'm activating the abyssal filament. If you need to reload kinetic ammo and group weapons, do it now.
Kinetic ammo? What are you talking about? I brought thermal. I got thermal ammo with me. You stole my thermal.
Oh, come on, we went over this. It's super simple. It's a dozen ships, we kill them, grab the loot, and head for the exit gate. Alright guys, keep your stuff together. Here we go.
Invasion, popcorn, yay.
Weird. Yeah, something's not right. There's nobody here.
Did someone already run this pocket? The gate's open.
That's not possible. Come on, follow me. There's gonna be something up ahead. Alright.
Don't smoke, that's bad for you.
Did anyone see that?
Yep. Let's get closer and have a look.
Maybe we should just head back to the gate.
Oh.
Like we could do a different filament.
Come on, don't be a wuss. Is that something up ahead there?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's definitely something up ahead.
Space Thunder.
A little bit closer. Here it comes.
Mm-hmm. Nice Triglavian capital.
It's ridiculous.
Look at that.
That's a lot of ships.
That's a lot of ships, boys. The mothership.
Guys?
We are definitely running.
Oh shit, I have implants in this clone.
So,
Prop mods on. Let's go.
run. So,
Go, 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 go. Careful, guys. Down.
shit.
Empty's down. I'm primary. They're shooting me now. It's six,
Bless your Tristan.
Yeah, you're not gonna make
The Garmin is different though. So, he's fucked too.
Oh, yeah, almost there. Almost. Yeah.
So,
Holy hell.
tail me.
Why do I even play with you guys?
So. Okay, that was lit. Fuck yeah. Oh shit. They're all invading it. Yeah, that's decent blob of those things. Fuck yeah. So what you get? We got these patch notes. We're really dealing with the invasion of these drifters. We're gonna need a couple of hundred Ishtars, a couple of hundred of those stealth bombers, need like a couple of wings of trashers and shit, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, we got the 64-bit client. Dama we got buffed, Kiki got nerfed. So that 3 dudes caused the invasion by accident. Hail me. Evor drones got nerfed. We got abyssal DCUs and ancillary repairs. We got 3 new ships. The heavy assault frigate, the heavy assault cruiser, and the command destroyer. The Draugur. Sadly, the Draugur was released really slow. The Snakeling Draugur goes 4 kilometers per second, 4.5 kilometers per second. No one's gonna be flying that thing ever, right? And we got these things. The agency things. Oh wait, I need to show you these agency things. And we also got these invasion things. They're killing a bunch of Care Bears. It's glorious. JB, fix the game, please. Okay, let's go straight to JB.
Swoosh.
Watch this. It's time for the strange, controversial shit. May I direct your attention towards this Neocom menu right there. And then under activities, the agency. If we click on exploration, then click on cosmic signatures, and we load up within 2 jumps of Losec We got signatures there in Amake, Gulmarogod, Vard, Seide, Dal, Auga, Ezur, you know, there's like, they're all listed there, all of them, right? So, yeah, that's not good. If we click on specific region and then click on where the fuck is it, delve, any constellation, nullsec specifically, fuck yeah. So that's the list of all the shit in Delve, for example, right? If you wanna like go do things there and so on and so forth. That's like, if we go under exploration, combat anomalies, and go check out those things, they exclude, where was that? When you're close enough, it shows the difficulty. That's the besieged one, right? So yeah, that's like, does look good. That encounters. LOL! But what the fuck, lol? I'm gonna get a brain aneurysm. It's spelled factional warfare, lol. Okay, which one is it then? Factional warfare. Faction warfare. Okay. Okay, if we look at faction warfare systems within 5 jumps of the Minmata Republic, then we'll see these plexes are listed there, these plexes are listed there, these plexes are listed there. That's the iHub status and the contested status. So, yeah. If a thing disappears there and this status changes, that means dudes are running the plexes there and you can go kill them and shit. So that's like free intel and whatnot. Dudes that don't even need to leave the game and shit. Bad things. Exploration as well. You don't need to like, you're like, I just wanna go to fucking, I don't know, in a specific region, in Smother, any constellation, nullsec, and then you can see that there's like, well, signature per system in every one of these listed systems, right? And you set yourself in your Leguma fucking interceptor thing and just go around those things, right? Who has the patience to actually look at that window all the time? So that's like, do we have a API endpoint for all those things? If not, we should. Dudes are like gonna be manually inputting that into their spreadsheets for comparison and whatnot. So yeah, that's like controversial thing. We got these Triglavian invasions, unbelievable. So we're gonna have to check out those things. What the fuck's a Cleoliele, whatever. Oh yeah, that's all low sec, oh high sec. You're gonna, oh, Hagular is low sec, Maybe you go kill some dudes there. We're gonna have to check out the things there. JB do an invasion, greetings for staying, comrade, hey, greetings, say thanks everyone for being here. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to check out those invasion things. Let's check out the local, who's doing what. Oh, the Breacher, bless him. Well, let's fuck him up, lol.
Warp drive active.
Come here, Brittany. We got 3 new ships. We'll theory craft them. I already theory crafted a Draugur before the stream started. Whose breacher is that? Man, watch this be the friendly breacher. I'm gonna fucking tilt full.
Warp drive active.
Never know what hit him. It's the running breacher. Oh yeah, fair enough. I mean, if I was him, I'd run too.
Active.
What's the rest of them doing? Okay, nothing's there. Things. Nope. Okay, it's all empty. Okay, we gonna have to send Tesla into the invasion. Right, JB can sit here and chill the fuck out. And Tesla can trade out. Okay, we are all tabbing to him. Just like be normal. What's that saying? Bro, what happened with his graphics? Yeah, just be patient. Come here, test that dumbass. Yeah, fixed window. Yes. Good shit. Good stuff. Oh yeah. So we need to get him into his interceptor. We're running the 64-bit client right now. It looks promising and normal. JB's client is having these frame rate issues compared to the normal client. Okay, he needs a different interceptor. This one is the combat one, this one is the scouting one. If he opens up his agency window under the Triglavian invasion, we need to go there to Cloyle, whatever the fuck that is. They're denominated by those things. Do you think those things can tackle a travel interceptor? We'll find out, boys. Okay. Let's go through. How's his frame rate looking like? I mean, it's within reason. The Care Bears are having a race for the first hulls. They need to acquire the first hulls, right? Okay, go Tesla, go. We're moving in to check out the dumpster. The invasion thing. JB can't really go to high sec, but depending on the status of the care bearing, we're probably gonna have to run the... Enter at your own risk. You don't own me. I'll enter whatever I want. Man. Okay. So if they're like really oppressive, it's gonna have to be with the Cerberuses and the long range shit. Oof. JB trying to yoink my honest duels. Is that you, Gold Snake? I think I saw you in local. Man, I just invited you to the fleet. I'm sitting here on the Keepstar and... You know, that's the links there and shit. If you wanna join the fun. Yeah, that's like notifications because apparently those things only spawn in high sec, but if it's close enough to low sec, it might seep through. So that means that Hagular is apparently the fucking... There, Hagular is a 0.4 low sec system, but it's a invasion. Okay, so that's some kind of these signs, the perimeter systems and the core system, foothold system. Yeah, he can't really go to high sec. My alt is going there instead. JB is just camping on Mamake. Don't smoke, that's bad for you, friends. What's Juzuv doing? We're gonna have the Shittalking station in like an hour or something at 1800 Eve time. Okay, we're a few jumps out. Do you think they have technology to tackle traveling interceptors? Because if they do, we're fucked, lol. No, they don't. Thanks, Tura. Mine, nerd. What's up, friends? I see a bunch of people in that Twitch chat. Thanks for watching and for tuning in. If you have any kinds of questions or suggestions, please write them in that Twitch chat. I'll tell you whatever you wanna know. But like, if you're lurking, hopefully make yourself comfortable. We're exploring the new content. New content incoming. Okay, Commander Higgs 0707. Okay, 2 more jumps, boys. The star system has been invaded by Triglavian forces. We'll see. I have yet to see them. Your guess is as good as mine.
Warp drive.
So apparently the systems have these buffs in them and nerfs and shit. Namely, they have agility increased, drone damage reduced, drone velocity reduced, hull hit points reduced. Yeah, but yes, just fuck off. And mining cycle times reduced, so you gotta like mine and protect your fleet to be able to do things, right? Okay, what are these things? Oh man, that's some nice skybox we got there. Shit, it's building oil invaded. Standard federal mining expedition, is that like normal to be there? Does that usually exist there? Who the fuck knows? Let's go to Del Tol.
Warp drive active.
Howdy, Captain JV. Hey, Ivan Helguera, Miner. Hey, Fenerula 0707. Juzuv, please send me the copy of that thing. Check out your Discord, friend. Who's gonna be there? You need to tell me so I can update the title. Okay, there's 50 dudes there. That means they're doing things. Limited federal mining expedition. Does that usually exist there? Is that a thing? Let's check it out, lol.
Warp drive active.
It got deleted. It expired or something. Bro, what the fuck's that, lol? Oh yeah. Mine and fill the holders as quickly as you can. We'll detonate the site in 12 minutes. Mine 10,000 units of Kerbarium and deposit it in the hauler. Destroy the enemy pirates. Protect the miners. Complete the objective within 12 minutes. Level 1 thing. With a large acceleration gate. LOL. But what the fuck? Oh, those are mining missions, don't have anything to do. Okay, thank you, pardon. Though that's like unrelated to the patch, right? Fuck, okay. Yeah, it got deleted, it probably expired or something, yeah. The Kerbarium, yeah, resource wars, yeah, fuck that, lol. Where's some trigrades? What are you doing? They're scrambling the system intellect, Intel, like constellation names and shit. Okay, that's the heart system thing. Where's the star?
Warp drive active.
Okay, what are these dudes doing? Bro, there's 50 dudes there. What the fuck are they all doing? Okay, they're doing things. Okay, then. Okay, then. These dudes are doing these things? So they're under... what? You need to add tricks to the overview. Okay, let's see that. Which one would they be? Whoa. Okay, we're on to something. Which one would they be? Invasion. Like, what kind of dudes have... Never mind. Hey, what about these celestials? There's these things. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, that'd be those things. Abyssal drones and spaceships and things. Yes, yes. Up. Invading precursor entities use. Oh, there they is. Fuck yeah. So invading precursor entities. I hate myself. Oh yeah. We found them, boys. Using my highly evolved brain, we found them. Oh yeah. Let's see what they're doing. That's a starving dog. What the fuck's he doing? What the fuck's he doing? Are they shooting the goddamn stick? Where's the blob? That's the Kiki, Dracots. It's the rest of them doing. Oh yeah. Okay then, boys. Have impressive DPS and fleet, I can only imagine. So they're gonna have to be dealt with the long range shit. Oh man, bless his Caracal. He's fucked, lol. Oh, the ghosting Domovic has him. She is manually piloting. Unbelievable. The hero ghosting Domovic. Did you see that? He like changed his approach vector like he's a human. Oh man, his Caracal looks like he's fucked, lol. The blob's about to land on him. Shit. Go Domovic, go. The Domovic got reworked. The Caracal is eating shit, lol. He's under heavy duress. Do you think he can kill at least one? Nope. Oh, another one of those things. Damn. The Vexor. What are these dudes doing? They're slowbotting into the Caracals. Wait then. Man, I think I can solo kill those things for sure. I just need a Cerberus. So what are they doing? Are they reinforcing the stick? Are they actually reinforcing the stick? Nope, they're remote rapping each other's. Okay, the liminal Kikimora, what's he doing? He just stuck there. They're trying to do a thing, but it's not working as they're imagining it. Okay, he's reinforcing the Gnosis. Okay, the Gnosis is eating shit. Man, it's not looking good for him. He's playing dock games with the thing. Hey JB, how long will you last doing PvE? Not long. I'd fucking tilt. Some of the blob warped off. Oh yeah. What's that survey station thing? Does the main thing have some kind of plex where you can warp or whatever, right? Like start. Up. They were bouncing, Brittany. Oh yeah. The blob landed around. Bro, if they land on Tesla, I'm gonna tilt. Okay, we need our Pyfa tool. What's JB doing? Oh, there's some things in Amamake. Okay, let's alt up to JB and see what's going on there. There he is. Oh, hey, that's the things there. The Krav. Aha, the Krav. The Coercer. Okay, let's fuck up the Coercer.
Warp drive active.
Man, the Coercer is a hard fight because he can maybe track. Possibly, maybe. Fuck, he can also maybe warp off. What's that Krav doing? Let's fuck him up, lol. Man, I should get the Mercarial and kill him like that.
Active.
Wait, what's he fucking doing?
Your security status.
Fuck your Krav.
lowered.
Hey, he's fucked. I don't have any agency or any drugs. Oh man, he's killing for it. Unbelievable. After my skirmish links expires, information links expires, I'm gonna have a really hard time dealing with this dumb shit. Okay, a projector laid in. Come here, son. Yes, I know, you're the fast boy. Pods out. GF. 07. You gotta move. Fuck yeah. First blood. 1, 2, 3, boys. Okay. With Amsterdam, he was like, man, I'm so fast. Gotta go fast. And, yeah, no. Bless him. I had the wrong ammo. Oof. Hey, we need to add Cookie to the watch list. And then war back to him. Nice. Thanks for the feedback, friends. Here's that heart symbol. All my nerds. RJ McCready, GV, Sadro, Fenerula. Yeah, I will try to find more challenging fights, but it is how it is. You know, I'm not gonna neglect a free frag just because it's perceived as easy. Okay, let's see what the rest of them are doing. Now we're approaching that time of the stream where we're gonna spend some quality time with our Python. Python fitting assistant. Oh, the Coercer. The Jag. The Jag! Man, if only Tesla was here, he'd go tackle him. Do you think the Jag is gonna make some kind of move towards the Mercarial? Okay, let's try to make a move on the Jag and see what's going on there. What the fuck is JR doing? Hey, I need to wrap my shit. Wait, it's being wrapped. I'm rolling. Inferno is good enough for them all. Wrap it, Brittany. Good. Good. Coercer can still track, right? That's the predicament.
Warp drive active.
Coercer can still track. That's the problem. So let's see what he does. Oh, the JX there. Nice. Oh, let's see what he wants. Cut my life into pizzas. If he has micro warp drive, we're gonna have a bad day. Because he can untackle himself. It's not easy maintaining a point moving fast and he's moving fast. Hey Nano, what are you doing, son? Bro, what's that? 15 km, lol. Yes, sure, yes. Oh, no problem. Unbelievable. The afterburner, Brittany. The afterburner. Did you see that? Bless him. Oh shit, someone's there. Oh, Gold Snake. Fuck yeah, Gold Snake. Woohoo. Hey, I'm giving it a bit of that heat. He's hitting armor, Brittany. Did you see that? He actually had the scram and web and we broke it, right? Still no ass, the ECU. Man, that's the tank, boy. Oh, the Kiki. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. We may or may not be having a bad time there. My skirmish links and shit's about to expire. Not the Kiki. Nah. Shit, JR, okay, that's good. He gets the fleet invite. He's already in the goddamn fleet, okay. The destroyer is dumpstering me. Unbelievable. Okay, JR is dumpstering him. The Void Ray is going. Shit. He is being beamed down. Ah shit, the Void Ray has him. Oh damn, son, it's not looking good for his jig. Oh fuck. GF. Pause out. Oof, that's some good shit. Man, did you see that tackle? 1, 2, 3, friends. That was unfucking believable. Lol. Tall. Then that dude legit scrammed and webbed the armor and still broke the tackle. But fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Thanks, Nano. That was like, on my end, I was webbed and scrammed at like 15 kilometers out. Please, link fit. I wanna see mid-slot. Yeah, like, because, man, you must have had a billion ISK in that tackles and whatnot. GF, thanks for the feedback, friends. Here's that hard. See a bunch of people writing 1, 2, 3. The normal scram and the normal web. So on my end, I was under the effect of the scram and web still at 15 kilometers off, right? So, yeah. It's a strange situation indeed. Oof. But he legit connected both the web and the scram, right? Yeah. That's because of the links and shit. Disgusting blob! Okay, we got a thing for that. Where's my, thing? Okay. Good. Okay. Now let's go to Paifa. LOL. JR, please. Okay. Paifa time. Swoosh. You see that? That's the Draugur. He has the dual skirmish command links, the new ship, the command destroyer. 1 out of the 3 of them. Tech 2 Void Ray, micro warp drive, extender, point, coprocessor so it fits, red sinks, nanos, command processor for the second link and small polycarbon for the thing, right? Has a full set of snakes, high grade snakes. Right, you see that? And he should be drinking quaif and whatnot. Goes only 4,177 meters per second. So no one's gonna be flying that thing ever, right? That's literally the shittiest ship in the game. Too bad, lol, because I was really looking forward to flying it. But it's like impossible to pull that thing off in any kind of normal way because he's a goddamn brick, right? Next off, we gotta check out the E-key. E-key. There we go. Iki stream 1. Iki is basically a mediocre thing. The only thing which he is good at would be that he auto wins any abyssal PvP 1v1, right? Auto wins any abyssal PvP 1v1. Multiplier bonus, multiplier void ray range, void ray damage, void ray tracking speed, can fit SDCU, micro warp drive wrapping, and so it's like I'll show it. Disintegrator, that one. Then we need 50 MN Corelli compact. Warp Disruptor, Republic Fleet, Web, True Sunshas, Cap Booster, the medium True Sunsha, that one. And then with the small ancillary armor repair, AS, DCU. Let's say that you would run it like that. Red, sync. At least one of those, like so. And then energized, adaptive, nano, membrane, 2 of those damn things. Very nice. And then which one do we need? Kinetic. That's good enough. Yep. Okay, so that's the thick boy. Let's make him into, I mean, he is good enough. He can also run a nano instead of that hardener. And then polycarbon and medium nano pump. Good shit. Good shit. And then medium energy neutralizer. The seat. I will put in the sunshades. 1. Okay, the Newt knows, then he can run the second web, right? If we remove that one. Shit, no, he cannot. Fuck. Okay, never mind. So he simply must have those things. With the dual newts. Hey, that's good. That's okay in my book. Fair enough. And then if we go with the void ray, so he spools up to 1200 DPS with a single red sync. We put in the paste. So that's the example of that thing. He still goes 1900. If we put in the high grade snake, alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, omega. Zor, custom navigation, hyperlink, fuck yeah, okay, boosters, agency, overclock, pyro, and quave, 0, fuck yeah, okay, so, 1300, okay, that's good enough, okay, so, yeah, kind of looks okay, but at the same time, okay, that's the, what about the long range? Mason, he is shooting at 50 kilometers, that's also fine. Yeah, at which point, he'll either run the newts or the micro warp drive, he won't run both. Yep. Okay, so that might see some kind of usage in the solo scene. But like, if we compare it to, let's say, Munin blobs and whatnot, the Munins are just gonna dumpster them and stuff. But yeah, he can also run the A-type rapper, but the medium one, the medium one, not the small one. The small, medium, ancillary armor rapper. That one, fuck yeah, good, yes, good, yes, good. Thank you, sorry, yes, we're good. So yeah, much nicer. Okay. Okay, that's reasonable for him, somewhat ish. Yeah. I mean, even with the snakes, he's slow. Well, let's compare him to, let's say, I don't know, that would be comparable to, let's say, the Cerberus, right? And the Ishtar. I think he wins any 1v1 in a Abyssal site. There was a lengthy Reddit post expressing that, and going into that had 300 responses in a few hours. Let's say if instead of Hardener he had Nano. $2,800, right? And if we look at, let's say, the Ishtar, that one, for example, so he goes 1,600, so he has comparable velocity to the Ishtar, ish. If he had command from the Draugur, he would go 3.4k. He would go almost as fast as the Draugur. So he has issues with being slow. The tracking is reasonable. The long range tracking is also, it's really fucking good. So long range tracking 65, short range tracking 49. Unbelievable. That's the single red thing. If we were to make a copy of that thing, Iki, the shield nano. Yeah, but okay. I saw. Hey, 1700 DPS, 33,000 HP. This one's 23. Hey, with the snakes he goes 3k. This one 2.8k. So the dual nano shield one isn't that much faster than the armor wrapping single nano one. Do you think he could tank it? I don't think so. He just break the tank, right? 1v1 this versus this, dumpster's the other one. You look, check the novice. Oh, let's go back to JB. Yes. Swoosh. Hey, Nexterian. Good evening, dear comrade. Thanks for tuning in. We're just inventing these ships related to the new patch. So we got the Condor. Yeah, use. Well, let's dumpster him.
Drive.
Well, let's see that one, boys. Oh, Monkey, thanks for the host. Minered, how's your stream? I hope it was awesome. Everyone, please make sure to check out our good buddy Monkey streaming. Check out everyone streaming. The more people streams, the better. But that's a friendly. Frania. He's my dude. Oh yeah. Too bad. Man, why does it always have to be friendlies? Okay, okay. What's the rest of them doing? That's a bunch of shit there. Let's warp down and check them out.
Warp drive active.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm coming. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Don't run, JR. I'm on my way, friend. Links are about to expire. I'll relink and go. Links expired. Refreshed them. Warpy, warpy.
Warp drive.
Hey, let's do it. Hey, JR's Kiki. JR suck Romeo in the Dramiel. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, fudge. That's the friendlies. Hey, good attempt. Hey, Spoonie Love 07, 07. Hey, warpy, warpy.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, so JR's in the suck. They're all friendlies. The suck, the Dramiel, and the Condor. Oh yeah. See, I'm not the only disgusting links user. Oh, yeah. Who are you? Who? Do you know that popular song? Okay. Oh man, we've been live for an hour. Time flies by when you're having fun, doesn't it? Thanks everyone so much for watching and for tuning in. I see a bunch of people in that Twitch chat. Let's go back to our theory crafting. Swoosh. So here's the nano fucking Iki, right? I mean, he would benefit from yeah, but from that. Just a defensive one. The defensive nude. He turns that thing on, he kills his ship. You just spin it once to de-tackle, right? That's to prevent tacklers from being shitlords. And then you got like a small energy neutralizer, whatever. Those two things, yes. I mean, I suppose we can put him the A-type because he has enough to justify it. Okay, good enough. That's like, just like defensive purposes might as well not exist, right? You just like cycle it once and hope for the best. He has EC300 drones and warrior drones. So the armor one looks like he would outperform him. Kind of. What's the total rep amount? So 23,000 over 72 seconds. So that'll be 47,000 versus 33,500. He has the need for the core defense field extender. The polycarbon is too much. It must be the extender. There, that's 38,000. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so that's the Draugur and the Iki. I mean, the Iki is like, the only strength he has is that he would win abyssal duels. If you make him specifically resist the Void Ray and go into abyssal duels, he basically outwins abyssals, right? And then let's look at the assault frigate. What the fuck's that thing called? Nergal. Okay, that's like the stream one. Oh yeah, let's see that. He needs a Small entropy disintegrator light, that one. Then he needs an assault damage control. Red zinc. Please, 2 of them. 1 MN. Compact afterburner. Web. The long web. It's too expensive. Let's imagine that we're infinitely rich. Okay, that's good enough. If he activates it. 22k. Okay, how much does he spend for 700? But what the fuck, lol? What the fuck, lol? I saw. Okay, getting closer to the truth. I mean... I suppose you can make him like that. Man, that's a thick boy. Way. Okay. I mean, it's reasonable enough. 3% CPU implant. That's too weak. That's good. Good enough. Fuck. Fuck. Good. Okay, we're getting somewhere, boys. So, you got JR, good fight, no. What's going on? Oh, there's some things happening in Amamaka, let's alta back to that. Swoosh! Okay, things, let's see what they're doing. Oh, that's JR in the Garmour. Oh, the Dramia at the Novice. Oh, that's Romeo. Oh, things. Yes. Okay, JR, go tackle them. I'll get the Mercarial.
Docking request accepted.
Don't go ahead. Yes. Nano, you too. Go tackle them. I'm getting the Mercarial. Go kill the things. Tank synthetic. I'm working on it. Go, JB, go! Hi, JB, hey, Candy, 07, 2 times scimitar, fuck! I'll have to break one of the scimitars. How's your day going? It's going great. We're just like streaming and fucking around and exploring the new patch. 2 scimitars. Okay, I see them. Hey, that's good enough. Where's that large plex there? Okay.
Warp drive active.
Let's go, JR. Let's see this. Go, warp, you stupid thing. No combat probes. Go. Faster. Oh man, we're gonna feed there. Feed incoming. Shit, just the armor and the daredevil. No. Fuck. Oh yeah, fair enough. Lol.
Warp drive active.
Ah, well. It was a good attempt. Two scimitars. Yeah. They're on the Auga gate, right? Yep. Fuck your scimitars. Javy's mark is glowing. Yep, it's supposed to be doing that. Gorgeous. Well, let's dock her up and get back into the armor. So the new invasion content is like rats which you can kill off with a long-range Cerberus effortlessly, and yeah, it's not going good. You have no gains from killing them as well. It makes no consequence if you're killing them or not. We got 3 new ships though, and 64-bit client. Says basically the old incursion. Ah yeah, and that dude was sitting on the Osugur gate, lol. Gorgeous. Okay, back to Pyfa.
Swoosh.
So that'll be the Afterburner Scram web with the DCU. So he clicks the DCU. I mean, he needs to worry about not capping himself out, right? But that's the good one. Let's say that he put in the other resist rig. Nah. That's good enough. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay, if we were to make a dedicated tackler such as the Ram Jag, what's the long range? Oh shit, yeah, no, lol, no range for him, so he's gonna never be a match for Harpies or anything like that. Let's copy the fitting and make a tackler like the Jag. So instead of that, small. That one. That's okay. The Tech 2 Assault ECU, Ancillary Repair, Energized, Adaptive. Okay, how much does he spin? 35,000. So he wraps 30,000 in 36 seconds. The burst tank is not bursty enough. He's gonna have issues. The Jag's gonna be better than him. I mean, it's a decent tank, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the interior force field array. This one kind of looks promising because of the... If we set up spool up cycles to be 0, he starts off at 176 DPS, and then at 6 cycles in 13 seconds he is 229, and then in 60 cycles that's the maximum. In 135 seconds he's 700 DPS. I mean, you can run those as some kind of fleet of some kind. Let's make a micro warp drive one. For like wormhole purposes and shit. VLS, Void Ray. Good enough. So with the normal scram and the compact DCU, how many? 1. And then he can have, I don't know, the kinetic plating membrane. $62. Yeah, that'll be good enough. $68. Fair enough. And then with the nano pump. It's looking good. Almost as if he can run the Tech 2 Void Ray. Yep. How can we make him have 2 red things? Shit. Okay, fair enough. That's the doctrine wormhole one, right? You run fleets like that. You get like 10 dudes, you got 7,000 DPS, and you're like, hello, we have arrived, lol. Yeah, that's the really strong one. We should run that as fleets for sure. Yeah, fuck yeah. Golden. Use. Yes. What's the second red thing do? 700, 600. I mean, like this is much better. So, let's go back to the plating with the restrained. Brah. Okay, so if he turns off the micro warp drive, man, he caps himself out real fast. He can't be like that. He needs a nose of some kind. Oh, this one. He's okay. He's like... He's okay, 2 minutes. But this dude, that's a problem. Hey Jay, hey Sayash, 07. So what the fuck's that supposed to be? How are we gonna even deal with that dumb thing? That's not gonna be a thing, boys. It's not gonna work like that. It simply can't work like this. So if we remove the... Yo, that's not good. Let's make the shield one. Shield one is like every second dude fits a scram instead of a web, right? He's gonna be tense. Still too tense. Okay, just by existing. Yo. Okay, looking better. Fuck yeah. Okay, good, good. Extender, like so. Okay, we're on something, boys. So, that looks like the winner, right? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. CPU rig and 3 raids. I suppose you try it. Ah, 24%. It's never gonna work. It's too much. Okay, that's the Doctrine one. That's the fleet. So you run a fleet of these dudes, and every second dude fits a web instead of a scram, right? You just like, hello, please refit scram into web. When you activate your SDCU, you become really fucking dense. Really fucking dense, right? You see that, lol. So, he has the 4% bonus to all armor resistances. So you wanna run him as the armor, but still, it's like... So you can control Z, control shift Z. Nice. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, friends. Don't smoke. That's bad for your health. The verdict is Draugur is shit because he's too slow. The Snakeling Draugur goes 4,000 meters per second. It's an embarrassment, right? The Iki is reasonable, but like towards shit, right? He's like really fucking slow. Also, the only thing which he excels at is running 1v1 abyssal PvP sites. He auto wins any abyssal PvP site. And the Nergal looks good for reasonable within for the Afterburner fitting and for the shield fitting and for the micro warp drive armor fitting. That one. Yeah, I mean, you can make like fleets of them with 400mm plates as well. They would catch reps really fucking good. Yeah, that's all SDCU driven fits. He shouldn't really run shield fits, but it's still reasonable, right? How fast does he go? It's not. He's 2,700. Fuck. He's too slow to do that. I mean, he could be faster, dense, thick. We're comparing it to the... Oh, yeah, what? Yo, my dudes, that's like a coincidence. It just stopped working there. Let's all tap back to that thing, to Javi.
Swoosh.
Can you share the fits in the in-game channel? Okay, let's do that. So we got the Draugur with the snakes. Hey, that thing. And then we got the Iki with the shield. Okay, and then we got the Iki with the armor, the normal one. Let's have a look at him, he looks gorgeous. Fuck yeah. Looking nice. Very nice. It's kind of like the Vedmak, but more beefier. Hey Tanya Falkenbach, good evening, good evening. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Man, I hope you're good. I hope everyone's good. You're just in time to see us import and theory craft these new ships which we got. How does he look like? Oh, nice. Fuck yeah. Good stuff. Gorgeous. Fine, thanks. That's awesome to hear. Yep. So what do you think of the Eve patch and new ships? That'll be that one. And the last one would be the Scram web micro warp drive. Yep. That one looks good. That one looks really fucking strong. That thing right there. He just needs different kinds of ammos and whatnot. Hey, Commander Stargazer. Thanks for tuning in, my nerd. Hope you're good. Hope everyone's good. Let's scan those things. That's all the friendlies, right? Looks like it. Oh, the Algos. Bless him. Okay, let's see that. Oh yeah, can't wait for the shit. Can't wait for the availability to fix itself. Nova missiles, align to the large, lock up the can. Yeah, let's see the Algos, boys.
Active.
Here I go, killing again. What do you think he's doing? Should he piece the fuck out? No. Okay, that's the Dramiel and Algos. Okay, let's hunt him. Let's do it.
Active.
I need to start running abyssals to get those skill book for the Tech 2 guns. Yeah, like 600 million. Damn, son. Shit. Roma is our buddy. Let's see the Algos.
Warp drive.
Fuck your Algos. Oh, here comes the Kiki. He's out. Fuck. Yeah, what to that dude?
Warp drive active.
0707. Oh, we got the slicer and fire tail. Fair enough. Man, how's my lighter not working? That's pissing me off beyond words. That's just bad luck. You dudes, just chill there. I'll be back in a second. BRB low. Bruh, don't even ask, right? Smoking is bad for your health. Yeah, so here's the armor. Okay, what's the rest of them doing? What's Juzuv doing? We're just getting kind of ready to start recording that shit talking stations. Bruh, who's that dudes? Whose firetail is that? Whom? "30 minutes until the showdown. Did you send me the thing?" No, you didn't. Ah, there it is. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. GG. Yes, yes, I see it. Yes, yes. Yes, thank you. So that's our agenda for the paste bin, for the shit talking stations. T minus 30 minutes and counting. Okay, let's see those things. Nothing's there. Okay, let's go back to Tesla and have a look at the invasion rates. Okay, Tesla just sitting there and shit. They just gave up, lol, or killed off all of them. Okay, I see a bunch of these ghosting and various Damoviks, Trekovaces and things. Okay, so that's a shit fuck ton of those things. Shit fuck ton of them. Are they sitting on the gate? Yep, there's some of them there. Man, that's a bad warp. Okay, let's just kind of warp to the Delta Toll gate from the...
Warp drive active.
The rats are visible on the east and then assume the combat's cannibal as well. It's the final countdown. Let's see if he lands or dies, right?
Active.
Oh yeah, he didn't die. Nice. So what's a Cassandra Tyrannos? That's a new thing. That's some kind of Barcast drifter thing. Hey, a Lancer and another one of them. But where did the goddamn rats go? That's outside of scan range. Yeah, that's a really specific rat. That's the name of the NPC. Oh, he's doing something to the can, boys. Do you think is he tractoring the can? Or is he moving? He was like moving around and scanning it. I am suspect. So if you click on your activities agency thing, there's this Triglavian invasion. That's Coelie, right? However you read that. Coelie. That's the foothold system. There doesn't appear to be any way of normally making ISK there. There isn't any plexus or anything. The main revenue for ISK would be this. Entropic radiation is increasing mining laser charge. Mining cycle times reduced. So the dudes who wanna be making money from this, the high-sec dudes, they're gonna have to form up some kind of defense fleet and protect their miners, and then they can like make ISK and whatnot. So that's the basic rundown of pardon, those things. On the long scan, we can see a bunch of those things. Right? It'll take a while to kill them. There's this specific ship which you can use to effortlessly kill them. I'll show you how to do it. Super fucking easy. Look at them. You start off with the frigates and work your way up, right? Okay. So, let's go back to Paifa for a second. Swoosh! Okay, that's the new ships, but now let's have a look at the Cerberus. That one. Yeah, that specific one. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, good enough. So yeah, he goes 5k with the remote sensor boosting Vigil alt who boosts him, and they're like the 500 MN heavy missile launcher Cerberus. He shoots up to 200 kilometers, has 200 DPS, so you load up like a couple of those dudes, and that one's also a thing, 290, right? So that's how you deal with it. 07 heydays, 07. That's how we were dealing with the other things, right? With the forward operating bases and shit. So you need a alt in a frigate which remote sensor boosts your targeting range, and then you just kill them off and kite them off. It's impossible for the rats to kill you, and you just effortlessly dumpster them, right? So if you wanna like do that, that's how you do it, boys. Yeah, let's go back to Tesla.
Swoosh.
Okay, so the new things are sitting there, ain't shit there. Let's go back to JV. Oh yeah, so here's JV's armor. Oh, that's the Rifter. Bless him, what's he doing? Yeah, no Rifters for us. I'm gonna slowly start flying Tesla back in, since the incursion things are a bust. If you hear any paid acting sounds, that's Tesla moving around.
Warp drive active.
Oh, he says that's only phase 1. We don't know what's coming in phase 2 and 3. We'll see, hopefully, yes. But there's like a lot of place for improvement.
Warp drive active.
Warp drive active. Hey Otsos, thanks for tuning in. How are you doing? Are you kept stable with the damps? Yes, I am. I should get the rich damps, so that way I can like damp out anything.
Warp drive active.
Usually in the Keepstar I keep 2 refits, one being with the tracking disruptors and one being with the missile guidance disruptors. So that way you adapt your armor to the specific situation. So if you're going against a Coercer or a Kiki or something, then get the... Oh, they're fighting on the gate, shit. Oh man, this Hyperion's about to die, lol. He dead. He instantly died, lol. Well, fudge. Okay. They're having this fun in high sec. No content for us though. Gorgeous. Yay. What's Tesla even doing? He's just sitting there. The 64-bit client appears to be working normally, right? So that's a good thing. Yay! Fuck yeah! Maybe that means that when we have the next battle, that's gonna be more dudes who can be there without crashing the client, right? Fuck yeah. Patch day, woohoo! Still nothing. Tesla's moving around. We're scouting it for us.
Warp drive active.
I mean, what can we do? Okay, we just gotta focus our positive way of thinking that someone goes there and feeds us more free kills, right? So be like, a dude needs to warp there to the... They finished the Novice Plex, unbelievable. What's he doing? Oh, where are you going, son? Okay, he's going somewhere else. Okay, fair enough.
Warp drive active.
Just that dude, he warped to the gate. Oh fuck. The Astro, yes. What's he doing? The Coercer, use. Come here, Brittany.
Warp drive active.
They just need to make a move of some kind. I'm flying in the combat interceptor. We're gonna deal with all that shit real fast. Yeah, that coercer. Up the raptor. Okay, okay. See all those things. Wait, wait, wait. Was that Tristan?
Warp drive active.
Tesla has a few jumps out. Do it. I should probably get the Mercarial and sit on the large plex to bait, right? You know. He's 2 jumps out.
Warp drive active.
Oh, where did he go? He went to the station. How's the new client behaving? Well, looking good. I mean, looking reasonable. Oh, there's these things in Sede. How quaint.
Warp drive active.
Okay, let's get JB ready in the Mercarial.
Docking request accepted.
Oh man, the Mercarial is so strong. If the session change timers ever allows us. Fuck yeah, super strong. Oh, there's Tesla, yay, now let's swap into his combat interceptor. Nice skin, thanks friend, I'm glad you like it. We need to hide him there. Because of reasons.
Docking request accepted.
We have finite emote slots, Tura, I'm sorry. So we get 5 of them to be specific. Okay, here says combat interceptor. Do you think I can add a little screen in screen there? Game capture, Tesla. Man, I hope to God that fucking works. Oh, it kinda does. Wait, there he is. Good enough. Well, kind of ish. Reasonable. So he needs to tackle a thing and then JB needs to pop it, right? That's the master plan. Fuck, ain't she there? Okay, let's do a roam around the war zone. Let's go check out. Oh, dude spiked into local. 19 dudes. Oh, the Punisher. Bless him. The Thrasher. Yeah, let's see that.
Warp drive active.
Go, Tesla, go. Okay, Tesla's moving to intercept the Thrasher. Hey, no Thrashers there. Fudge. Okay, he just needs to patiently wait. Okay, I see some things. Hey, Loller, 07, Miner. What's up? Hope you're good. Man, hope everyone's good. Okay, the interceptor just sitting there and shit. The Markarial is also just sitting there. They'll get frightened from the Markarial, boys. Dude, see the Markarial on the long scan and they just fucking give up, lol. Okay, I see a Venture. Fuck your Venture. We have ways of dealing with those. What's that Thrasher doing? Man, is he sitting on the gate? Da lauga. Okay, let's do the stupid. Yeah, what's this? I hate myself.
Drive active.
Do you think we can pop him? Oof. That's such a shit warp. That's how I feed. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind, no Thrashers for us. Fuck. Okay, let's go back to the stick. Get on TeamSpeak in 15 minutes. Yep, I got it. Yo, who's gonna be there? I need to update our stream title. Tesla just sitting there. Ain't shit there. Fudge. Crystal was in the Venture. DTM monkey and you. Okay, thank you. What's that Thrasher doing? Man, is he being a little shit? Yeah, the Markarial is so good. Oh, I see a Hound. And there, Jalen does appear to be online. Okay. Let's update it. Shittalking Station 6 with Juzuv, DTM, Monkey. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's time for our talk show. This is the page, right? I'll show you. If you click on your Neocom menu, activity is the agency. And if you click on exploration, click on, let's say, cosmic signatures, and say within 2 jumps, only in Losek, we got 3 SIGs in Amamake, 1 in Gulmorogod, 1 in Vard. It's horrible, right? That's like, what the fuck, lol. It's no longer exploration, now it's like literally a race. So like, when that thing becomes 2 instead of 1, you know a new signature appears. It's crazy, for real. Not only that, you got also combat anomalies. You click specific region, delve, this specific constellation, and any security. So they have 1 anomaly in each system. If we go into any... Oh wait, that's our buddy. I'm your alt. Don't be like that. Hey, what's the Catalyst doing? Romeo, you better not be killing Tesla. What's the Catalyst doing? Man, I wanna dumpster that Catalyst so badly. Shit. Yeah, not only that, we didn't finish it. We got all factional warfare plexes, right? Agents and missions. Oh, where the fuck would that be? The encounters, factional warfare, that's a typo. And we click factional warfare systems. Within 5 jumps, only Minmata Republic. Right? We got all these plexes and shit, and you know that a fixed plex spawns exactly 30 minutes after you finish the previous one. So free intel on top of the entire war zone without ever having to undock or anything. 07, 07. No, don't open this agency window to log in. Okay, so those kinds of things, right? So yeah, it's controversial to say the least. Oh. He is carrying off all our potential food. I mean, Tesla is as well. Ain't shit there. I'm gonna have to... Hey, Wingnut, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, friend. Man, I hope you're good. I hope everyone's good. Okay. So, I'm gonna connect myself into the TeamSpeak. Just give me a second. Everyone chill. Bro, what's that buzzing sound? It's being zoomed into JB. Fuck. Okay, that'll be ship effects. Fuck your shit game. Okay. Good enough. Where's my TeamSpeak? Hey, yeah, are you gonna be joining us in that Shittalking stations or what? Connecting. Okay. We're there. Just give us a second. I need to add the overlay of the TeamSpeak so that we can clearly see who's talking. Add game capture TeamSpeak. Okay. Capture a specific window of TeamSpeak. Use. We're having these issues with... Just chill for a second. Hey Ron, thanks for tuning in, friend. It's our talk show, right? So, window capture, TeamSpeak. Oh, there we go, yay! So, match title. Yes, good shit. Okay, so, like so. Like that. Somewhat good enough. Reasonable. Use. And then we'll resize it. Good shit, Brittany. Now everyone can clearly see who the fuck's saying what. Right? Kind of. Yes. Good enough. Yes. 07 dear comrade, 07, thanks for tuning in. Just in time to see us start recording our Shittalking stations. Yay! Tesla's camping the Novice, but no one's gonna go there. Are you going to save the Minmatar again? The Minmatar isn't in need of saving. We are currently selling our LP, right? Here's the agenda of the Shittalking stations. This is our 6th installment. I'm gonna unmute myself from the TeamSpeak now. Let's hear it.
Should check my email to see if CCP's sent me anything.
Yo, my dude.
Yo,
Hey, Jelly.
Bro. Okay, open the basement.
Oh, we're starting.
3 last minutes before we start, we will be doing the backup recording.
I have it on Twitch.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything back from CCP. That's normal.
Yeah, well, whatever. Someone just start
I'll
recording the
equalize the
audio,
vocals.
just in case of something going wrong.
Oh, the preacher, what's he
Okay,
doing?
3 minutes and we start. If you want to get a drink or try to get Jalen or Frank to stop being dead, then This is the last chance, and we're starting in 3 minutes.
I mean, I just fought Jalen in a mailer, so we'll have to see if he shows up.
Get ready. Shit talking station's about to be recorded.
Tell him to stop talking.
If
So I was told, I just need to let you know that the guys that live down in Aquarius said that if we give them 20 bill a month, they'll leave us alone.
They'll leave us alone.
I know, right?
Okay. Sure.
Do we even... What? Why would we even care?
I don't know, they feed shit on daily basis, so okay.
DTM and Toxic and all that lot of bullying Aquarius folk.
no renters
Just
for
look at
us.
the board,
No.
dude. Look at all those nice character losses.
And they want us to pay them. That's good. I like that.
Oh, I don't think we're going to pay. I think we get the money, so can you please come over and come and evict us, please? Thank you.
Oh. Yo, there's things
Yeah,
happening
we
at
can
the
go to
keep.
Losec and die as an alliance.
I mean, they are ambitious, I will give them that.
Dude, I
Yo,
can't
don't go
wait
anywhere.
for-
Man, if Tesla
don't-
dies, it's
I
all
feel
not
there's a
my
difference
fault.
between
He's
ambitious
AFK.
and
Last minute, get your loop ready, get your patch notes ready, open everything, close anything.
I got $10 in Papa Dough. I'm ordering pizza while we're doing this, dude. Delicious pizza.
I'm just finishing off some Subway. Nom nom.
Don't smoke, that's bad for your health.
Ordering pizza, dude.
Okay, don't
But it's good
smoke
to see
for
you,
real.
bloody drunk, eh?
Dude, it is good to see you, man. I like beams. I was just smiling ear to ear when I saw you show up at the Eve Down Under, and then ask the question you didn't, and I was just like, God damn, dude, wingnut for the truth. I was on stream when I saw it. I was like, wingnut,
That's wrong.
the speaker of truth. That's great.
To be fair, that was like my second or third question I wanted to ask. The main one was, are you ever going to fucking fix this capital cancer?
Okay,
But I
I'm
feel
about
like
to-
it might be a bit too aggressive.
I'm about to start it. Brace for it. I will push the button. I will fucking do it.
Come on, give us a thing to tackle.
I pressed the button.
No.
Okay, we can start. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Everyone, welcome to Shit Talking in Stations, episode 6, The
Yay.
Return of the Yebby.
Woohoo.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
he
he's
didn't
here,
go
so-
anywhere.
I mean, you disconnected and connected, so it counts.
Oh.
Okay, so, on the schedule today, we have lots of shit because just a few hours ago, new patch landed and your launcher forgot all your logins.
Feels
that's
bad,
last-minded,
man.
but fuck it. But we will first rewind back by a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. Who cares? We will go back in time a bit to talk about Jester having sex with that woman, as in his NDA expiring, and him talking about his CSN term, and his shocking revelation of things that we all already knew, but he confirmed them nevertheless. Whatever. We know that CCP has no idea what they're doing, but it's good to know that we are right. Right? So,
No.
everyone probably did read Jester's Ask Me Anything, I guess.
Yeah,
Anyone
that
who
was a
didn't?
decent wall of text, lol. I was like,
This is really good.
Yes, I touched myself while reading it.
I cried a little bit, honestly. It felt pretty depressing to read, and some
I
some
mean,
parts
he's
were
not
like,
wrong.
and then other parts were like, oh.
oh, what's
And
it?
this has been, we've noticed for a long time. This has been a consistent problem for them. They are both out of touch and rather incompetent at times. It's part of part of the thing that we loved about it, but at the same time, at some point you got to open up. At some point you got to wake up, smell the fire, and fix the problems. You know, they've always been like this.
I mean, you can always just create bigger problems so people stop paying attention to the problems before, and that's exactly what CCP is doing, it looks like. And for all matters practical, Jester pretty much confirmed that Hilmar has no idea how Eve works, because he always talks about how he played Eve
Warp drive
15
active.
years ago. I guess that was the last time. And, well, that the shareholders and management doesn't get it, well, that's perfectly alright. They do not have to get it, they're here to pay the bills and get the shares. But it seems that some developers themselves have no idea how the game works.
Has been lowered.
And, well, you've read the Ask Me Anything, so your take on it. Go on. Who wants to take the first word?
The insight into the CCP was unbelievable because they were confirmed off-cares.
I mean, we have that.
I think the part of it that got to me, which always gets to me, because I don't know, like, you guys know how it is, like the fact that he's like, yeah, CCP doesn't care about solo PvP and they don't really shine a lot of light on it, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty much true. And like coming from somebody who's worked with CCP at such a close level, it's really sad to feel like, I don't know, man, just feel like it's just like, it's the truth, dude. Everything we knew is the truth. It's like you hope that like we're always wrong when we deal with CCP sometimes, but it was just the truth, man. Just the truth hurts.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's not just solo as well. Like, it's obvious they don't give the slice down about small gang stuff as well. We're forgetting that's how conflict starts, is at the bottom.
Well, the thing is, though, is that we touch on this every single time. The game's not balanced for
1,
small
2, 3
gang or
in that
solo
Twitch
PvPers, and it never will be. Because what small gangers can do, the bigger blobs can do like a million times
Way better, yeah.
and bigger.
For sure, you're definitely right. Like, I'm not saying that that's wrong, and I'm not even saying, like, I'm not even talking about just balance though. I'm just talking about like shining the light on the CCP, like CCP shining a light on like solo small gang. Like, they're not doing a lot to help it or push people towards it. But I think I was talking with Ashrathi the other night about it. It's like, you know, it's not really even possible to like push people towards that or
Perfectly
anything like that, but it
calculated.
definitely would be nice to like feel some CCP love every once in a while. Like, you know, it'd be cool, you know, for certain things to happen, but it's understandable why they don't. In some ways, it's sad though. Still at the same time, you always wish you got more love and affection from our great Spurg overlords.
The dude confirmed that their best winning, smartest strategy is AFK and wait and see what happens. Right? That's like super defeating too. I mean, we all held our doubts and whatnot. That's not how you fix things. That's how you like run your shit into the fucking ground.
I kill shit.
I mean, but will that get you the PC Gamer article? What's that? Who collected?
Box it. DTF on YouTube even.
Oh, did he get the
I
pause?
just figured
Oh,
it's
nice.
serious, yeah.
GG.
Let him sit here. He can be the background.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I mean, it wasn't. Honestly, the wall Ask Me Anything wasn't anything like shocking. And like, that's a sad thing. That nothing that Jester said there was actually
Was surprising, yeah.
Yeah, that we already expected all of that, and
He smart on the portal.
It's sad.
he just confirmed what, you know how there's that famous scene, you can't handle the truth. Well, the problem is that when they told us the truth was, well, tell me what we do not know, and that was really sad. And yeah, well, honestly, I hoped we would get to shit talk about lots of things, but it's basically, there's nothing to shit talk about. Anyone who played Eve for
was another
years
thing.
now basically knows exactly what was said in that Ask Me Anything.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's the way it is. Yeah, we can just shut it down now. Jester's put us out of business.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, still testing.
But,
Hey, what's
okay,
up?
let's take a bet. Will, you know, will Jester actually get taken away by some people in black suits in black helicopter now that he told the truth?
No, he's good. He insulated himself. The NDA expired and everything.
He did the right thing. He waited. I mean,
think-
even if he did something
Or the
wrong, he
Merlin.
still did it the right way. So there's nothing they can do, whether they want to or not. The best they can do is just try and isolate him vocally.
I guarantee you, though, all the NDAs are about to get way longer on this contract.
Absolutely, yeah.
They actually got, because last time I checked, I think that CCP is actually revisiting their NDA policy and their basically do not say anything policy. At last,
Hey, Pyro.
I think they did after the Brisk thing. Somebody, if you can check the announcements. But I'm pretty sure that they will be clamping down a bit harder now.
Yeah, no more fax machines in the CSM meetings.
I just,
No more Moloch selling. Too soon.
like,
Careful with that one.
it's too late. I already manipulated the Corax market. It's over now.
He is cornering the Coraxes, boys. It's GG.
I'm swimming in money. Okay, I get that unless someone from the audience wants to ask something or add something.
Hey, don't be like that. Twitch chat is literally the bedrock of peer review and civilized discourse.
Yeah, man. Haven't you heard, dude? We're still testing around. The whole place gets lit on fire, man.
Nobody sent me any postal pigeons, so I get that nobody wants to ask something.
Yeah.
Oh, the catalyst.
Okay, I think we can wrap this first one and move on to the thing that's happening just now. And I do not mean your client crashing. I mean the invasion.
Yes.
Oh, dude. Finally, the CCP introduces the feature we all wanted, dude. Have you had a good day-to-day playing EVE Online?
Oh,
man.
Oh,
You
my
can
God,
see
it's
it on the
amazing.
player counts.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, have you anyone actually seen any of this? I went out and didn't see anything obvious. So I mean, if it's an invasion, good God, these guys suck.
My alt flew into it specifically and saw the rats there. We already min-maxed it there like a non-threat, non-sector.
I mean, considering that it's more or less just incursion, they just changed some letters to make it into invasion. That's to be expected because we already figured incursions out like years ago.
I've got one thing to say about it.
No, don't tell Nax.
It's high sec only, yet it's an invasion. Makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Dude, even the NPCs are too scared to take on the null blocks, dude. I don't know.
Yet Concord do nothing.
I mean, it's the confirmation that high-sec is the real end game. We now have to move to high-sec to participate in the high-end, high-skill, high-sec PvP game. CCP just confirmed it. Pirate was right all along. But, yeah.
Oh no.
We also got on this same patch that all the relic sites and cosmic signatures and anomalies and factional warfare plexes are visible in the agency with zero delay whatsoever. So you can use it as a flawless intel source without ever unlocking.
Yes, perfect
delicious.
intel. Perfect intel wasn't perfect enough. We needed to perfect it a bit more.
I honestly want to know, is that honestly a mistake? I don't think it is. If they did it on purpose, why? And why did you at no point suggest to the players that they wanted to do this? It just literally came out of fucking nowhere, a bolt from the blue.
The dudes are saying to them that it's not good and it's a bad change, and on every forum where it was posted, but they went through with it, and it's no longer exploration, now it's like a race. Right? It has no exploration concept, right? Exploring something unknown and wondering if a plex is there or not, that's all gone. Also, moving around and hunting dudes which are doing that also is gone, right? So, two distinct playstyles are gone.
The bit that concerns
And now
me,
you've got, you already had the exploration of stereobots. Now they're going to be even more efficient, so people are going to use them even more. Because why not?
Exactly. So they've made it so you can be visible anywhere in the map, you can
The
check
novice
what
bot.
signatures are there. As Wing
Eight
said,
only
the
ended.
stereo bots are everywhere. All you're going to get now is bots telling bots where to go. Until people integrate the actual searching mechanic thingy, whatever it is, into their own bots. It's done.
I mean, I guess it is, and as you know, I haven't checked the developer page
Deadline
yet,
time.
but if it shows in the agency, it probably can be reached by some
Okay, I'm getting the
endpoint.
armor.
Docking request
I don't know,
accepted.
somebody would have to check. I don't care. Okay, well, on one hand, from my point of view, I understand why they did it. Because, let's face it, EVE is pretty slow paced, and to attract new people into it, and obviously every MMO has to try to attract people, well, you want to cut down on the time people spend just warping from gate to gate, because
Warp drive
lately
active.
EVE is mostly warping online. On the
If they
other hand, it really takes away from the wall. I do not know what's waiting on the other side of this gate, and it makes securing space or just sweeping space so much easier now that it's not even funny.
Right, that's
Yeah.
the next feature, JJ. Once you get 5.0 plus suck status, on the agency, it shows you whenever there's gate camps.
Genius!
Oh no, stop giving them ideas.
Dude, I'm still all for it, dude. I told you they're gonna put a citadel that moves in the game, and look at what they did.
Warp drive active.
Well, I mean, technically.
So, Jojo, you said it could be useful for helping new players. If that's the case, restrict it only to work in high sec. You don't need it in low, you don't need it in null. Because anyone in null has obviously done their homework or is receiving help from someone else.
But I mean, basically, since every new player is instantly funneled into Horde or Karma or whatever newbie organization, it's probably logical to conclude that all new players are sitting in 1DQO and wherever the fuck Horde is staging now.
EWF.
Well,
You can do also like a thing if you say like this Goonie Goon system is supposed to have 4 havens, right? And if you see it have 3 havens instead of 4, then you're like, oh, do you think they're caring there? And like go there in a straight line. Like there's like we haven't even begun scraping the surface of the thing. It's not a good thing. It's like it facilitates PvP in a wrong way. In a wrong way. It facilitates gate camping like PvP, in which hyperspatial sabres have the API scraping the endpoints and shit, and just comparing it for changes and deploying the hyperspatials down, right?
this is the gate my Falcon should be sitting on.
And even then, it doesn't really change anything. Anybody who's on the ball and just paying attention is going to be fine. Like, and bots will still be fine. So it's only facilitated PvP against Care Bears who make mistakes, which is, I mean, that you're gonna end up finding those people anyways on your roams. I don't know though. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think it basically just facilitates cutting down on the filler between finding something, but like, I don't know, it's dumb, it's making the game easier in the wrong way, I would say. There are better ways to not waste time of people that are looking for content, and this is not one of them.
For example, fixing gate sliding bug. That would facilitate PvP more than any agency window thing.
Or a local delay, or anything, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Or Sino and Hibs working correctly, or Super's being nerfed, or Titans not being able to use Whores.
A bunch of things.
We could go for weeks. I could go for weeks and things.
let's not go crazy.
That's our body in the vengeance.
If you could like get a working local, then that would be a good step.
Well, you need to be careful, dude. After Eve Down Under, it kind of sounds like Kilmar might want to get rid of local altogether.
I mean, Hilmar says lots of shit.
I know he does. I'm just, just be careful, dude. You better be knocking on some wood.
Yo, just chill.
Getting rid of locals, like even me, who's like a slow guy, thinks that's just stupid. It's not going to work. Delayed? Hell yes. While you're
Yeah,
local, you should not be on local.
But
Stop.
I mean, it would be genius solution. Like, if how can you tell that the chat is not working if there's no chat? But it's genius.
They'll probably
Don't
end up
smoke,
deleting
that's bad
chat
for you.
trying to add a delay. So
Yes, and everyone.
I'm in.
Logged in today, chat was gone. Oops.
Whatever. I think we can move on from the invasion onto the more new Triglavian things.
Let's go check out the vengeance.
Let's completely skip the Triglavian capitals because now we
Is that
know
our friendly vengeance?
there's no fucking Triglavian capitals. It's just fucking Sancha mothership, except it's now Triglavian mothership, but it's still the same thing.
Warp drive
It looked cool in the trailer, I will give them that. But let's move on to the T2 Triglavian hulls. The first T2 Triglavian hulls, as CCP said. Well, ignore the fact that there was one T2 Triglavian hull before, like, forget about it. Let's
Well,
talk about this completely new
warp drive.
He's talking
T2
about Tiamats and
features.
Hydras.
Like the Damavik with ass control, but it's still Damavik. Or the new heavy
Ben,
assault
what are you doing,
cruiser
son?
that's slower and has more mass and less fitting and basically less deep and it's basically worse than the battle cruiser in every way. But I guess you can
It's gonna be an absolutely disgusting and horrific monster. Like they've for the abyssal PvP thing.
Yes,
like-
I'm sure all the 10 people doing Abyssal PvP rejoiced.
It's kind of funny. Like they had this brand new thing to try and make up the lack of content everywhere else. And like, oh hey, it's kind of cool. It's got its own little meta going on. And then like, oh by the way, fuck that new ship. Nothing else is as good as it. Fuck you all.
The Iki
Everyone
auto
knows
wins
how
any abyssal duel except another Iki. The Draugur is too slow. The full snake, skirmish linked, mind linked, quaved Draugur goes 4.4 kilometers per second, which is super shit. And the
Iki
assault
Dorsa.
frigate, that
Yeah.
thing is like, he's shit compared to the Jag, shit compared to the Harpy. You can kind of run Nair fleets similar to Enios with the dual red sync 700 DPS micro warp drive scram web setups and shit, that kind of fitting, right? You know,
Yeah.
Juzuv. But like outside of that, that's the end of their usage, right? So the Iki might actually see some tournament / abyssal 1v1 fights and shit. That's about it, lol.
Yeah,
I think the Jogger's gonna be the new like Desi fleet comp for a while. Depending on how things happen, because the remote rep like command Desis are really strong because of their profiles.
That would
The
be really
skill,
nice
boys.
if it actually had the fitting room or the cap life or anything to actually support it.
No,
Yeah,
he's like
50
super
bit.
shit.
You know, they could
the
just
base
increase
stats
the
of him
drone
are
bay
shit.
like they did with the Corax, and it'd be viable.
I mean, yeah,
Man,
by
he
the
can't
nerf
have
to the
infinite
Kiki,
batteries.
They will remove the drone bay because obviously Kiki was overpowered because it could field like 4 drones at once, and it had 3 power grid extra before this nerf. I mean, if 5 power grid can break or make Corax, it's clear that Kiki is now completely nerfed to the ground.
Well,
Like, that was the problem. Yeah.
pure skill.
All of those T2 ships now, from my point of view, they would be fine, maybe, if it wasn't that this was like
That's the
big
cap
thing,
stable,
the new
isn't he?
ships.
Team, we need backup.
For all matters practical, they are not exactly better than the T1 variants.
So here's the thing with
No.
them, as far as I'm concerned, at least. Like the Nurgle would probably be fine if the Jaguar wasn't so cancerously OP. The
Yep.
Draga would probably be a pretty damn good ship if the Kiki wasn't an absolute fucking monster. And then the fucking what's it? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Iki Torso.
Fuck
Yeah.
pronouncing that piece of crap.
Oh.
Like that's
have the
obviously got
Iki
one
and
good
the
thing it's good at,
Kiki.
and that's obviously the Abyss. Beyond that, like the Vedback isn't all that good itself, and it's just overshadowed by the Drek. So it's like it's nice, but if the Drek was nerfed back into a reasonable level, then yeah, it'd probably be a pretty good ship. But
The
till then,
DPS
it's just meh.
incoming.
More expensive. Why bother?
Yeah. Basically, all of those ships do is take the T1 variants and make them more expensive and apply the class bonuses, and usually not even
Is
all
that
of
you,
the
Fun
class
XYZ?
bonuses. And Yeah, I mean, for the big new thing that was announced several times, that's really fucking
Hey, that's Gold
underwhelming.
Snake and the Kiki,
And
nice.
most of them are basically just reskins of other existing ships. So aside from the usual ramp-up gimmick that Triglavians have, whatever. Anyone else? Anything to say or think about the T2, the all-new T2 line of Triglavians?
The Draugr needs base velocity, a lot of it. Otherwise, like, I don't think it's gonna see a lot of usage. He has issues with the base stats.
Yeah.
I'll say, like, with that, do you think it's got a good velocity compared to the Kiki or compared to other ships in general? Because compared to the
Both.
Kiki, yeah, it's a snail. But
Yeah,
if the
for
Kiki was not
sure.
as stupidly fast as it was, it might be pretty reasonable.
We can compare it to a Bifrost, wherein the Bifrost goes 8 kilometers per second and the Draugr goes 4.4. There's no reason to have a command destroyer which is literally twice as fast as another command destroyer with equivalent fittings.
I mean, yeah, but that's a Minmatar hull, mate. They are fast. What's it compared to
Yeah,
Stork? Out
but
of curiosity.
they're usually not twice as fast.
The Stork would, with the skirmish and the dual skirmish snake, same fitting would be
Basically the same speed.
like 6k, something like that, where the Draugr
Yeah.
is 4k,
4K. So yeah,
4.4.
it is definitely very slow, but I mean, obviously the Bifrost is going to be a nightmare monster. It's a Minmatar ship with skirmish links. Of course, it's going to be fast.
Yeah, but
But
I
yeah,
mean,
it should still be a bit faster. Yeah, but that being said, we don't want to have a second Kiki, which is just even better because already the Kiki's a monstrosity.
yeah,
He
and
doesn't, he gets an armor
let's not
bonus for
forget
the
that
links.
the hack that was people speculated it might see use in wormholes, but when you look at it, it has higher mass than the battlecruiser. It's
That's what I thought at
slower. It's slower than the battlecruiser.
Oh, the red's
And it
going for
has
me.
worse agility than fucking Prophecy with plate.
Hey, Doomzoomer, hey.
And I'm not sure if the wormhole meta
2%
has changed
skirmish
much,
and
but I believe their meta
information.
was a lot
Thank
of
you,
newting,
fuck
which
yeah.
means that thing would get absolutely ruined.
He cooked out the prop.
You can fit
Spool
it
up
all
would not
now.
like it.
Nope, he's in.
Yeah, I mean, why not just bring a Legion at that point?
Yeah.
Lol.
It will
Damo
probably
with
be cheaper
13 kilometer
if you
ammo.
do
The
not
one thing I
use
can
it.
see it probably being good at, maybe, this is a random shot in the dark guess, is perhaps maybe taking out capitals in lower classes, but even
well,
then,
run out
I
of
don't see
ammo.
it happening.
But then why wouldn't you
What's
bring
Gold
the
Snake doing?
Drakavax who have lower mass?
Wait, does it actually literally have lower mass? You're
Yes.
actually memeing me here?
Yes, it has lower mass than the hack.
Lol. That's unbelievable. Like, what the
Does-
fuck, lol?
wait, what the fuck? DCP's broken physics. See that bigger ship over there? That one's gonna be smaller in mass.
I mean,
I thought you were memeing me with that one. I didn't think you were actually being serious. Holy shit.
It is serious. I
Yes.
thought at first that these would be for wormholes as well, but no.
It has a quarter more mass almost.
yes, I mean, it makes sense. The Drakavax is a bit more spiky, so it goes into the hole easier.
I can't break it and the support wasn't arriving anytime soon. I just let him go.
Easier
Oh, dude, I'll
penetration.
let my girlfriend know, dude. In 1 second. Alright, got it.
How-
can
like,
test it.
what? I wonder what reasoning they have for it to have more mass. Now I'm gonna check the other one and see if it has more mass than the fucking cruiser.
I
So
mean, the
bullsh-
Nestor has 10 million kilograms, right? So, like, the cruiser
Yeah.
should be less than him. For
Yeah.
sure. Or equal to him.
Yes, well, I mean, at this point, I would be really hard pressed to take Ikatursa over Nestor.
1, 2, 3,
Much less
boys.
track.
Gold Snake, you got straight to Valhalla. We had to
I mean,
let
I
go, boys.
can see myself memeing around in a Ikatursa or whatever the fuck it's called.
Iki
can see
and a
myself using
Kiki,
that for fun.
right?
Dude, the Zarmazad is also got more mass than the Dracovac.
Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe it would be alright if you were using it solo, if it wasn't aligning slower than fucking
what's Tesla
Battlecruiser too.
Eh.
Oh, dude. And the,
You forget what I fly.
Oh, the
And
executioner
align time
randomize.
does not worry me at all.
Well, I mean, some battleships you fly have better align time than the hack.
It can't be as bad as my Tenement Stalk. 32 seconds.
Lol.
Okay, it's just a bit better.
Yeah,
Whatever.
just 1 second or more.
Let's wrap up for now. We will return to the update a bit later. Well, not that much later, but let's talk about the most exciting time of
Next
the year,
point, boys.
the CSM candidates have been announced.
Yay! Troll.
Dude, I have so much to say, dude. That's just disgusting. I feel bad right now.
I only have one thing to say. Fucking vote for Stitch Canelan, please. Make battleships great again, please. I beg of you.
Yeah, like
I will-
Stitch, Olmeca, and
I mean, okay, we have to say this here. Vote Xenuria.
lol.
It was actually, it's the sad thing. Like everyone voted him in as like a meme thing, kind of like an FU to CCP, but he actually came out pretty good. I think everyone was surprised by that.
I mean, when you become this much of meme, then you have no other choice than to be good. But yeah, come on, speculate. Who will win? Who is your must-vote pick, and who's your fuck this guy
It's gonna
pick?
be 9 goons and Steve
Nine? Jesus.
Ranuken. Right, it's gonna be Arit, Inominate, Merc, all those goony goons, and then
And then some guy that we don't know.
No, probably some like NCPL guy, or maybe even goblins from Pyramic Horde. Just like one other from the other side of the world, other side of the war. Sorry.
I mean, the idea of goblins actually giving input on anything is frightening in itself.
I think we should make
Yeah.
sure that nobody owns a fax machine that works. That's going to be working with the CSM or be on the CSM before we do anything else.
who thinks I'm weak?
Smoke
I
signals.
kill a
Yeah.
ship
Smoke
first.
signals.
I deliberately spared his life.
It's too elite technology, man. Careful.
Anyway, yeah. Who's the candidate? Well, who's the guy running that surprised you? Who's the candidate running that absolutely did not surprise you? Come on.
I'll be honest, the only person I know who's running is Almeca, and his video was on point.
Just
Yeah, I mean, I
a
wasn't
second.
surprised by
vote for him.
Stitch. I knew Stitch was coming. I saw like him talking about it earlier. But yeah, I didn't see. I actually didn't see Omeka as well, which is amusing.
I think Narinians or whatever. His one's pretty nice. You know, I think the fact that he's got an extensive history as a game designer and he has very strong positions that are diametrically opposed to most players in EVE is like really good. Like honestly, I agree. We should just take out PvP. Income should be changed for everything. You know, like 20-minute timers that give ISK bonus for like completion of like level 1 mission. You know, like all this really great stuff. You know, no more capital ships.
Holy shit! Link me this. I
dude.
need something to
I
laugh
linked
at.
it in my
please.
Twitch chat if you want to click it there. So we can go name by name
Fucking
through
do it.
them. Lorelei doesn't get in. Zip doesn't get in. Sakish doesn't get in. Kornak doesn't get in. Matthew doesn't get in. Judge maybe gets in on the 10th slot, same as last year, because he literally bought dudes to vote for him for Risk, right? And was bragging on Discord for that. Metrol probably doesn't get in. Maybe he does on the 10th slot.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll just don't vote, guys. Don't vote for Matterall. If you give a crap about mine, dude, the only two things in his entire campaign, and you can read it and confirm this, is the fact that A, he doesn't like scammers, and B, he wants new features before old ones are fixed.
I mean, that's shady as fuck, lol, but that's like the pinnacles of the Eve.
Dude,
Like-
yeah. What am I saying, dude? I don't understand. It's all about the scams.
Cool.
Anyways.
Yeah, like Teddy doesn't get
Well,
in.
maybe this is
Compine
better
doesn't
going on,
get
right?
in. Tomping.
Maybe it's like a meta thing. Like he's like going against all the scams of Eve, which means CCP.
He's
Keeping us all
Dinkles,
in this fucking game.
I mean, okay, we can go further. Olmeca obviously won't go in unless
I
lots
mean,
of people want to
they'll
meme.
maybe meme vote him from the 10th or 9th slot. I wouldn't discard him just yet. Him, Stitch are gonna be fighting for that 10th slot.
Well, yeah, Kornak. Well, actually, Kornak will probably get in.
I mean,
Well,
if the goons vote him in.
yeah, obviously.
Then we got like Inominate, Goblins, Killa B, Arit. Those dudes are probably gonna get in. Steve Ranuken's probably gonna get in.
At this point, he might as well be fucking employee of CCP.
Yeah, like Manik, Sort, and Xenuria are running meme runs, right? They won't get voted in. Then like Matthew Dust as well. They're all like meme running. So I think we counted down 10 of them, right? There'll be the Goonie Goons and Steve and Gobbins and that's
that
it.
will be it.
Yeah. So I'd officially endorse Stitch, Olmeca, and Killa B. Right?
Yeah.
The rest of them are literally Care Bears, right? Literally Care Bears.
And basically, yeah, if you do not want to vote for anyone, send CCP letter to actually employ Steve as a long-term CSM, so
You
we
think
can
Exo's gonna get
stop
in?
voting him in every year.
Maybe, we'll see. Do you think Exo's gonna go in as the Wormhole dude? Are the Wormholers gonna get their shit together this year?
Honestly, that's a big question. Like, he's the only real known wormhole candidate on the list. But at the same time, there are some wormhole people that probably do not like him. They do not like his guts or his haircut. Most likely his haircut is terrible.
I think he'll get him in. Like the wormhole guys know what happened last time. They're gonna get him in. Even if they don't like him personally, or they think they hate his corp or what he thinks, they want a wormhole guy on the fucking CSM.
Yeah,
They don't want round two of it.
Yeah, I mean, he probably has the best chance to get in, but it's a big question if wormhole people actually get
Don't smoke,
shit
that's bad for your
together
health, right?
agree to not throw, not decide based on who they like or dislike in game and more on who actually plays in their area of game. Well, he's on the only decent wormhole candidate running, so we will see. It's a question. So, I guess that we basically run through this, and we can expect whole list to be 9 goons and thief. We agree there?
Yep, for sure.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Perfect. With that out of the way, see how easy elections are when you don't have to choose? We can get back to more pleasant or this unpleasant
That's our
things,
agenda.
and that will be the balance. We received some more balance dispatch because CCP said there will be more balance, so they delivered more balance. And Wingnut, hold onto your seat. First thing, ECM drones are now jamming only for 5 seconds.
And then can still be recalled while doing it, so you're still losing your lock, and you can't do anything about it, and you can't lock the drones because they're going to bring it back in again. Yay!
And
Thanks
if
for
you're in a
ignoring the
battleship-
problem, CCP.
It doesn't fix it. I literally lost a fight last night because of GM drones. I'm done, dude. I'm done. CCP, fix this, all right? Please, Jesus. I don't understand why they're
I've said
in
this
the
before.
state
I feel
they're
like a
in.
broken record, right?
All
I feel like I've
easy
said this so
drones.
many times.
300,
It
600,
doesn't matter if it's
900.
5 seconds, 1 second, or 50. You're still going to die. Or they're still going to get away. And there's no reason to not bring them. Even if it was a 1 second jam, there is no reason to not bring ECM drones over damage drones. It is 80 DPS or the ability to absolutely fuck your opponent. Why the fuck would you ever pick the damage drones there?
Yo, allegedly it works if you scoop in the EC drones and relaunch them and resets their cycle.
Yeah, it does. But now you will have to launch and recall much faster because they jam faster. Well, whatever. I mean,
it's always worked, but now it's actually relevant in PvP, right?
It's something. They've touched something that people were complaining about for a long time.
And that's the thing as well. I don't want to sound like an angry guy that's not happy about it. I'm glad they at least finally admitted that there was actually a fix to fucking ECM. Hallelujah, guys. Well done. Thank you. I'm actually glad for that. But please don't just leave it there for the next 5 years again, please.
They didn't do it from the goodness of their heart. They did it because the Falcon would auto-win 1v1 Abyssal sides, right? So, we got the ECM patch, and then a week later, 1v1 Abyssal sides. Don't get, cuddled into a false sense of security. I'm crying in Widows, Scorpions, Blackbirds, Griffon Navies, Kitsunes, and all those ships. They need heavy reworks, and we're getting more EC drones, reworks, and stuff. I mean, it's a reasonable change, but it fucks over the battleships, as you said, because of the scan res and how locking targets works in the game and whatnot. So, yeah, it would be nice if they actually fix the ships which they fucked up instead of, like, ruining them, you know.
Yeah, I heard
That's the thing as
somebody
well. Like this
say-
change still
Okay,
means the
Mark
battleship can be
Neesmith,
damaged
07.
because it takes 30 seconds to lock hornets.
Yep.
I think another thing too that's really interesting about it is the fact that like last night when it happened to me and 404, I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's another streamer. We're out roaming. We were in battleships, right?
Tristan.
And somebody's like, "Well, fit a smart bomb," and I'm like, "Yeah, but then I have to drop a whole nuke." Like the give and take just to like maybe not be jammed by jam drones is like ridiculous. It's just
That's
and then
if
he
you
can
have the
just
utility high to make it work.
yeah, and then suddenly you have to, if they've got another flight of drones, they still get to put their damage out. It's just, you have to sacrifice. And then, like, extra neuting pressure is really important when it comes, like, fighting Tengus and Legions and Hacks, and it's just,
I mean, at least they did something about them after leaving them untouched. We can hope they will touch them a bit further, and maybe they will even touch the other Eivor drones that basically see never any use outside of Alliance turn. Oh wait,
Yeah, there's other Evo drones could do with a bit of a buff, not big buffs, but enough of a buff to make them like even like at least viable in some sense. At the moment, they're just absolute useless. But obviously, we don't want to make them really too good because otherwise shit gets ridiculous.
He overtook me in fucking war.
oh well. I guess that's well. At last they touched the ECM drones finally after years.
Yep.
Drive active.
So let's
The
hope
server
they
is kind of
keep
laggy.
touching them in naughty places. And we can skip the next point because we already talked about the more perfected intel before. It got perfected to the point of being more than perfect. And we can talk about the biggest change ever. Citadels now have dedicated,
Warp drive
all
active.
stations actually now have dedicated give me noob ship button. Isn't that great? Isn't it wonderful? Get your free noob ship.
I like it, to be honest.
It's
Someone
like
who's always
reasonable.
sideways shit. It's nice.
I mean, it only took 2 years, but at last it's here.
I'm more amused that dev time was used on that rather than other parts of the fucking game. Like, out of all, it's there. It's nice to have, I guess. But I mean, would I take that over the thousands of things that
Yeah, I'm
need to be
getting the
reworked
most out of
and
it. I mean,
done?
Request accepted.
You can always smash the dislike button. By the way, log in and click the dislike button right now. To show devs how much you appreciate their effort. It was the one thing we needed. A fucking dislike button.
Welcome to Eve Reddit, baby.
Still more useful than incursions, in my opinion.
I mean, still more useful than the like button. Who the fuck even uses it?
the like button, dude. Don't listen. All right, it's my baby. It's the best feature ever.
When I first saw it on Discord the other day, I legit thought someone had gone onto Facebook, photocopied the things,
That's
whatever,
what they're
and put it
talking
onto the
about.
client as a
Do you
troll.
think?
And then I log in today, and I'm just like, oh god, it's true.
Do you think that they've breached some sort of copyright with Facebook because of this? I mean, that could very possibly. I mean, it looks pretty similar. Can we get a side-by-side comparison?
I mean, there's not many ways you can draw a thumbs up, can you?
Well,
That's
you
it,
could,
dude.
You could use middle finger.
Now that would be more useful.
Well, I guess that devs actually have that button. Well, Yabby, did you click the dislike button?
Oh, I'm getting ready to click it after I finish playing, right? You know, I don't
Damn.
want to lie to the system. Maybe I'll be positively surprised sometimes.
Yeah, I mean...
Do you see PDev shows up at your house with a pizza after you hit the dislike buttons? Like, all right, let's sit down and talk. Oh god,
Mate,
that
if they
would be
did
the
that,
best.
I would dislike it every day for a free pizza, mate.
Warp drive.
Yeah, I mean, that might keep me want to actually play the game.
Might be able
What
to
do you,
get
dude, this is
suggestions across then as well.
CCP. What do you think? He's just gonna sit there and eat the pizza and watch him eat the pizza. What do you think this is?
I mean, if you could still talk to them, they might take
Fuck.
something away from it, so it's still worth it in my opinion.
I mean, I will give them that some of the new UI changes are good. The Agent Finder, while not as good as the old Agent Finder, is at last it's Agent Finder, more or less. It works better than what we had. No, it works almost as good as what we had before the thing we have now. Well, so I guess that someone somewhere actually acknowledged that agency is not as good as people thought. But overall, yeah, the agency changes. As much as we might meme about agency, it's alright. Right now, it's not as terrible as it was in the first
I've got one issue.
iteration. Well, say it.
So, for those watching Jebby's stream, I don't know about you, I make my money through escalations. And I go onto the agency, I click exploration, and for me it's telling me the escalations are currently unavailable. Is that because I don't have any, or is that because they're just simply not in the game yet anymore?
I think it's like you're gonna have to do a test there. The first time you get an escalation, if it becomes available, you'll see it there, right? I have no normal method of acquiring an escalation for JB, but I can see all the cosmic signature, combat anomalies, and factional warfare plexes, but it's like convoluted. You need to click 5 times to reach the factional warfare ones. Then 3 glove incursions, of course.
Yeah, because that's my only concern at the moment.
Tora in the Twitch chat says it's only available when you have an escalation.
That's a bit counterintuitive, really. It should just say when you click it you don't have any, come back later or whatever.
But let's not get crazy. At last, it's not as much of convoluted shit show as it was. It's
not as laggy.
It's mostly functional now, so let's hope they do not touch it further. In this case,
the
we really can
64-bit client is the good thing there.
I like that.
Yes, we will actually skip a bit. No, actually we won't. We have to talk about 2 more things about the UI changes. First, the new pointers. You can actually now point people to undock button.
The glorious feature, fuck yeah.
Yes, it's absolutely fantastic. And the other thing, the undock button is ruined now. What have they done? Well, I mean,
keep misclicking it.
It's terrible. It's horrible. It's a shit patch.
How dare they change that? But I mean, it's kind of nice that it's a little more obvious now. Like, thank you. I'm glad. If I'm drunk, I won't miss that button. But
that's a bad thing.
Yeah. Well.
just implement a capture so the bots can't get out.
And if you have an active war deck, you will get a nice big, well, small icon on the above the system name that will tell you that your war deck, which comes with the changes to war decks, which are basically the changes that were announced some time ago and now finally finished. So you have to have the headquarter thing and all that shit. I don't do much war decks. I guess nobody here really does. But well, it's something. War decks have been fucking broken for ages. So it's nice that they at last touch them up a bit. We will need some high-tech endgame representative here on the show next time to actually tell us how those changes worked out.
Hey there, my name's 531MTD. You know, I do a lot of missions up in high stack. Honestly, I like the changes because now every time my corp gets war decked, I don't have to send out a mail telling all those fucking idiots not to undock their ships. And I like how CCP added in the extra feature letting me know that I'm at war. That way I can, not undock because that's honestly what EVE's all about. Because when you're war decked, things get kind of scary, but honestly, my favorite solution to the problem is you just go to another corp because that's how you're supposed to do it.
In the picture, if you hover over it when you actually have the war deck thing, it tells you how many people you're at war with and who it is. I just couldn't be bothered to put that in the picture because I'm lazy.
Damn, progress. The Care Bears are going to be super safe now.
You still get idiots who die to it though, I bet you.
That's guaranteed.
Can we disable that icon? Yeah, that's a good question.
But okay. the UI changes, this update, and the new agency changes. Okay, I like them. I said it.
I got a dog, the Mercarial, it's too
Excuse me
strong.
while
You
I-
feeling right there? You getting sick?
I'm not sure. I have to call the doctor.
But yeah,
But
I agree.
yeah.
Like it's nice to be able to say that some changes that happened have no side effects or problems. They're actually good.
Whoa,
I
it's
feel-
been less than 10 hours, dude. What do you mean?
Shh. The game hasn't crashed immediately. Local hasn't exploded. My ship hasn't gone inside out, and I'm currently not flying with
Was
half
that
my skill
cursor
missing. I'm
doing?
fucking happy.
I give it
He's got a
another
point.
2 hours before someone's like, "Oh, Titans can now get into high sec if you use this weird exploit."
I would buy it for $1.
I would.
You can break your map.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, like
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
you're
right,
open
yeah,
the
yeah.
incursion
Break the map
window
because
with the
you're
old
right,
map,
yeah.
yeah. Be
Yeah.
careful, friends.
Shit, you actually, damn it, you actually were fuck, damn it.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
figured it before
Huh.
once. For once they
thought
wouldn't have
you were
fucked something
safe.
up. God damn it.
See, about
Welcome
that,
Okay,
to
the
the
then,
funny
then.
part.
CCP patch. My name's DTM135. Something's probably gonna get broken. That's
Oh.
okay though.
oh,
Just yell and complain about it on Reddit till CCP fixes it.
there's the visual.
I did say earlier that the
I saw the
experienced
visual.
people don't get on during patch day. Except
On
us
docking
scrubs.
and on patch day, you know, they say.
I
It's the
mean,
world, right?
Oh,
I mean, the orca, the
Gotta
5
check the
billion orca
Bultini,
undocked
yeah.
on the, like, 10 minutes after patch day and it died, so, okay, I approve.
Being a high sec Care Bear. Go to the
No.
invasion. Get fucking dunked by trig ships. Bring out
Oh.
4 Bill Gollum. Man, I can't stop watching the NC Dot video over and over again. It's so good. Ruined it
Well,
for me.
Well, we will move on with the patch because now we talked about things we like and that made us feel all bad and shit. So we will talk about things that honestly nobody really cares that much about, and that's T2 ammo infection guns. Now, 2 years after the capitals get it, the subcaps also get it.
Oh yes.
Fucking disgusting.
I have
just
always
load your Quake. Load Quake.
exactly, dude. Please load
just
Barrage.
that.
Please load Barrage, guys. Here we go. They're
Is
under
that loading like fucking Void into fucking faction blasters and shit? Ugh.
I
Don't
mean,
forget though, in order for you to use the Tech 2 ammo, you need the skills for Tech 2. So why would you use them anyway?
I mean,
Because you like having bling shit on your fucking ships because you're a retard. Or you're a pirate.
I suppose.
it's a flat buff for missiles. If the T2 missile ammo wasn't shit anyway,
And a buff to officer mods. Well, weapons.
well, if the officer weapons themselves weren't pretty shit anyway, but
But
okay.
people still use them.
Brachis
Oh,
too.
what the-
tanky.
Yeah,
God.
it's and also some of the T2 missiles that aren't actually crap. They're
Don't
just
the
not
guns-
as good as some other stuff.
Don't the faction guns have higher damage modifiers though, too?
Some of them get, but
I think some get
Like-
better tracking, stuff like that.
no, it's usually they have one stat that's really setting them above T2, and otherwise they're on par with metaphor, more or less. But yeah, for missile launchers, it's a buff. If you really want to use javelins, you probably don't.
That's rocket.
Okay, anyone is loading Quake right now? Anyone thinks that
I'm loading
they're
Quake right now, dude. Loading it.
No, if your FC ever says load up Quake, then you respectfully leave his fleet.
Call him primary.
You just be like,
Hey,
oh,
hey,
I need to
Quake's
go
my
do
favorite ever."
things. Thanks for the fleet, bye.
I would honestly report him for trolling. But
Gonna note that one down.
No, when your FC told you to load Quake, you know your FC's got way more balls than brains. You're going straight to Valhalla, mate.
Oh.
That's me straight away.
well, he.
Bruh, in which mathematical case is Quake better than Phase Plasma? That doesn't exist.
It gets a tracking bonus, does it not?
I mean, like at that range, it's not that really a thing.
It
So let's say
depends on
you're,
the hull.
I
Here's the
mean,
thing,
like
if
for
you put that
Mercarials
on-
and TFIs and shit.
I
they
mean,
should
it's
normally
good on
be
Hurricane
running.
fleets and Stabber fleet issues. Because
Yeah, the
you get the tracking
dual
bonus on top of
track,
tracking bonus
yeah.
plus drop as well.
Yeah.
I mean, if you need to hit shuttle at point blank with large artillery,
it had to
then
be a friendly
yeah,
dude.
Quake makes sense.
Use drones. Be faster.
But what if you do not have drones?
Tremor is okay.
What if you're in a tornado?
Don't talk about the Kiki like that, all right? It's still raw.
I was waiting for that.
It's here. Well, I mean, it's a nice change. For capitals, it was completely understandable, because who the fuck wants to refit their cap guns? For subcaps.
Fuck are they doing?
I mean, thanks, CCP. We're glad that you gave us this thing but nobody will use it, I guess, except for the guy in Officer Fit Golem.
Oh.
But
Yep,
you
or the
can-
guy who wants to put bling fit T3Cs or bling capitals or something like that. Like it's not going to be used by mainline people.
But why would you use the fucking T2 ammo instead of the most expensive pirate ammo in those legal?
Yeah, honestly.
Make it rain.
Because
go
you're
for
a dumb
Daniel for the
pirate
win.
who has more money and no sense. All the fancy ammo will be in the hold.
Oh, that's true. You will have to go fly another battle in Craven now. Okay.
Fall.
But now we have one thing to for Yebby to talk about. Hilmar said lots of shit. He also said he would rather take drastic approach and break everything than to do nothing.
Oh yeah,
can-
like. on
How's
the-
that been working for him so far?
Talk is cheap, right? We'll believe things when we see them.
Yeah.
He said a bunch of things on that Eve Down Under presentation. We were listening to it in its entirety on live stream and like dissected it statement by statement, right? He said he thinks Eve is stagnant for 5 to 7 years and would rather kick over the sand castle and hill, however he said it, than to remain the status quo. So it'll be nice if that was just actually a thing instead of empty words, right?
The funny thing about that was, right, like obviously I was at Eve Down Under for seeing that. It is weird to be able to look at in real time the people who believed him and didn't. Like those who believed who are too new and those who didn't, who have heard Hilmar before and knows that 90% of what he says is bullshit.
Hey, Olmeca, what's up? We are just
Like
endorsing
it
you
was
for
a magical
CSM.
thing to be able to literally see that.
It's so sad to sit there and try to engage with this team because even when they do say things are going to happen, I felt like I was watching Eve Down Under and it was so heavily laced in like corporate jargon and the way that they have to say things that way they don't get screwed over later on. I just don't know what to say. Like it's so disappointing to me. He was talking about tournaments and I said this on my own stream that
Oh,
like,
shit, Olmeca,
they
yeah, I
said
forgot
that
all
you
my
know it
accounts.
wasn't on the
Feels
list of
bad,
support
man.
they provided, but it's like yeah, but you announced that you were supporting tournaments 3 months ago and you just gave us the list 10 days ago of what you actually give. So like what do you mean?
Yeah,
I
legit
don't
feels
understand.
bad.
It's just sad to watch and like engage with, and as somebody who's trying to actively work with CCP, it makes it more difficult because I don't want to trust them and I don't want to work with them because I'm more worried that that's how my events and that's how my stream and that's how me as a personality gets screwed over. But the thing is, we still gotta try, and I still hold out hope that CCP and the devs.
Hey,
I really
see
do
you
think
get
that
the Ghost
some of them at
07.
least want what's best for the community.
What if it's worse? What if Hilmar actually believes what he's saying?
Lol. Come
Mom!
on now.
Mom, he thinks what he's saying is true.
Oh.
Just shaking her head right
Go
now.
get the insulin.
I mean, but he said that factional warfare is high on priority list.
Bruh, when I was younger and more naive, I used to pray that CCP would fix factional warfare and make it normal and fixed and
More
whatnot
scared
because
of it, aren't you?
it represents 100,050 dudes plus their alts and whatnot. Now, these days, I pray that they never touch it because everything they touch, they kill, right? They'll run it into the fucking ground like they did. They can fuck off and do other things. Wormholes and ECM needs fixing, yes. Factional warfare is good. Don't touch us. Yes, we're good. Yes, thank you. They
Yeah,
can,
the
like,
only
call,
touch,
fuck
please,
off,
love
lol.
of God, just don't let them fucking play Like, just let the other side not play Citadels in a system you own. Done. That's
For
it. Don't touch
sure,
it.
yeah, like that's it.
That's all it's required.
That, a yearly medal and gate sliding, right? They doesn't need no any strange convoluted solutions. The normal ones are like that. If the citadels behaved in the same way as stations, NPC stations follow the sovereignty of the dude in factional warfare, then it'll be all all normal and shit. Don't take my word for it. You can see it on two independent data endpoints, one being the victory points API and the other being the killboard APIs. Now, on the day those things were introduced, they literally killed factional warfare, right? And we were telling them to fix it and whatnot, and the dudes were like, 0 fucks given, well, you dudes can suck it, right? So, yeah.
And the thing is, like, faction warfare was dying a pretty slow death before when I first joined it, right? It wasn't dying hard. It was just, you know, like most things, just slowly phasing out. And then Citadels popped up, and then like in a week's time, it's like everyone went, fuck it, no point. Just place Citadel down. Who cares?
Yep.
Hello, this is CCP Himmler here. We heard your concerns, and as a final solution to the factional warfare problem, we added what you all
Yo,
want.
what happened to
New
Tesla's
mining
mine?
plexus. Only barges can enter.
Alliance Tournament Rorkals. The first dude who gets to the bottom of the spot wins Tech 2 AT Rorkal hulls.
Thank you for showing up to 1DQ. My name is Matani. How can I help you today? Yeah, I'd like a site of Noob Train so I can get into my fax all easier, and I'd like a carrier, please, so that I can quickly get ISK for my super. Okay, just sign your name here and
What are
here,
those things doing?
and all right, yeah, see you in 6 months. There you go.
Get it on Tranquility right now. But yeah.
Man, he's carrying off all the content.
I'd love to go to a fast food restaurant and fucking at the second window where you pick up your food, it's just Matani, dude, and like full ass McDonald's garbage. Oh my god, it would be so good, dude. I would be like, oh, hello, I see I found you here at this McDonald's. Oh, it'd be great, dude. Oh,
I mean, Rourke is already a Tech 2 ship.
someone please Photoshop that for me, please. I will pay you all of my money, all of it, all of my life.
Really got like $2, mate.
Dude, don't tell him how much.
Alright, let's wrap it up and let's hope that Hilmar keeps dreaming and none of his dreams actually come true because we have enough of nightmares. And skip a bit and go to the 64-bit
Man, he killed the Maulus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go to
Strategic excavator.
Yes. Let's go to 64-bit client. Now, we're skipping bit, but it was part of the patch. So, we now have public beta of the 64-bit client. You can click the button that was surprisingly missing for quite a while to get 64-bit client. Now there is button already sorta hidden, but it's there. Now you can click the button and get to have all your RAM used.
Yep, we've been running it and it's really nice. Hopefully it will allow us to have greater space battles with any kind of problems.
Great. Now I won't drop frames when I get blobbed by 30 dudes in RR space. Great.
Yep, they're bad. I'm currently running the 64-bit client.
Well, it works.
Yeah.
It works.
For now, dude.
man,
See,
well.
listen, give it another 2 hours.
I mean, it's working for now. It works better than it worked during the public tests before. So, I guess it will keep working for at least 2 more weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, give it 2 weeks.
So to get it, first you need to update the launcher to the beta launcher, and then it'll have this little tick option in the menu in which you select the 64-bit launcher. Doing so will overwrite all your accounts and you'll have to re-log in, and hopefully you have all the profiles saved, otherwise you're fucked.
Also, there's a good chance that the new beta launcher, that is basically the same launcher except it downloads 64-bit binary for a client, will forget your accounts again, so get ready. Get ready.
That's what I was just saying, it's hardcore. It forgot all of mine. All Mako was saying it forgot all of his. So the dudes who have 3 accounts, that's fine, but for the dudes who have 50 or 100 accounts, gonna have a really bad day.
Yeah, get fucked. And
I changed to it earlier as well, and I didn't have any of my accounts lost or anything. I think I was one of the lucky ones.
Yes.
I only have 2 accounts anyway.
I mean, and note that for all the
They're all
the
fucking friendly.
Bus and whistle around about 64-bit transition. Most of the game is actually still 32-bit because the clients, the executable itself is 64-bit, but the launcher is still 32-bit.
Active.
All the libraries are still 32-bit. So we will see how that actually works out. Let's hope that none of the actually
Man, we're all
needed
blobbing the
libraries
mouse.
will be
Unbelievable.
needed in one of those big titty shit fights, because then again, who knows when somebody forgot some 32-bit integer there.
I like how on the launcher it shows, if you guys look, it shows where it says Eve Invasion, a free new expansion. Like they've been charging people for expansions this whole time, and just today they were like, oh yeah, this one's gonna be free, guys. A little treat for you.
We
I mean,
can see in the
technically-
player counts.
Yeah, I mean technically back when you would buy Eve installer on CD, it would probably be considered free when you download it, or when you were connected with dial-up, it would be considered paid for by the dial-up. But whatever, I mean 64 bits launched successfully. It forgot the accounts, so that's normal. And it's Atari Jaguar, it's 64-bit. That was for the
In
free
the
Atari
launcher,
Jaguar
Commander
joke.
Higgs.
And we can get back on the track, unless someone else has something nice to say about 64-bit client executable.
I mean, we need to only say the most important thing. The main difference is gonna be that the client used to crash on 4 gigabytes of RAM allocation, and now it'll be able to allocate more than 4 gigabytes, right? That's it, lol. After that, it's like semantics.
All we need is to get the North and the South to make a huge tie-dye fest so we can truly test it. Until then, we're never going to know if it works properly or not.
Yep.
Well, and that will bring us to point 5. Talking of big tie-dye fests, the war is basically not happening at all.
The goons are like, hey, we're going to go north and shoot the incident and ruin them for making fun of us for being butters.
I mean,
And then everybody else was like, we're gonna go down south. Haha, dude. It was like the fucking it's the thing the Lannisters did to the fucking Daenerys' armies, dude. There you go.
I
Everyone's
mean,
desperate for a fucking win. Like everyone's like, we're gonna go and burn you, or we're gonna go and burn you. It's like, nah. Like everyone's like fucking children. It's like, yeah, it's because you have nothing better to do at the moment. There's nothing. There's nothing.
yes, this war slap fight between NC and Goons basically just exaggerates to comical levels the main problems of war in Eve in current meta. Basically, you deploy massive Titan blood
Shit.
that cannot be beaten on by opposition, and opposition will just pack up and go shoot your shit while they are shooting your shit, and you basically just do AFK structure bashes and uncontested entoses, and then everyone will get bored and move back.
I was actually in comms during the whole thing with the Keepstar and everything. When goons were anchoring it, I was in comms with a bunch of dudes from Karma Fleet who were all in their Titans and stuff, and they're all talking about it, and they were just so disappointed they didn't show up to fight. And I mean, yeah, it sucks that there's no fighting, and I'd love to see NC Dot fight just to fight because it's content.
Well, they have
and
no
stuff.
reason to.
But that's the other thing too. It's like it's really easy to sit there and complain about not getting content when you've got the biggest stick in the entire game to wave around.
Even
Right?
if
And it's
Only
like,
that.
Okay, let's fucking pop them.
Like, they have the biggest Titan fleet, biggest Super Cat fleet, and if they get into the shit, they're going to bring Legacy's Super Fleet, which is what, the second or third biggest? You're going to outnumber the Norths in Titans alone, like 5-1 or something stupid. Why the fuck would you fight? Goons never fought during World War B. Why would they expect other people to? It makes no sense.
Oh, the
And-
blobby blob.
And even if they did, honestly, let's do some basic math. If you lose your War Supercap fleet, that takes long time to replace. If you lose some DCUs and IHUBs and
Let's see
structures,
who's
that's
doing that there.
annoying, but ultimately it will be much faster to replace those than to replace your Supercap fleet. So why would you risk your Supercap fleet? And Supercap fleet is the only thing that matters nowadays. Well, when basically you can just sacrifice some structures and keep your fleet safe.
And
No,
like,
it's
I said,
fucking
no,
there.
like, you just like losing supercap fleet is the one problem. Except for Goons, who would literally be able to replace it in like 2 days flat, and actually revitalize their economy by doing so. Like it's just ridiculous where we're at the moment.
But even for goons, it would make no economic sense to actually raise the supercap fleet when what do you lose? Some keep stars? Okay, you lose 10, 20 keep stars. It will be still cheaper than losing a bunch of fitted titans because you have to take the build time into consideration. Well, yeah, why fucking risk it? And that's the problem of the basically any warfare in nowadays meta. We lack anything that you would have to risk yourself over. And with that, we will get to we can drop to one of the points of this topic, and that will CCP actually introduce
Or the
some
Tristan.
sort of content driver, some conflict point, like blockade units were, like, well, not citadels for fuck's sake, like fucking sticks, like...
In a word, no. Like here's the thing, right? Remember we made POSs go from passive moon mining to active, so that way not only could low level members get access to it, but also you could interrupt it too. You can go there, tackle things, be a pain in the ass, right? Except they let Athenos have ECM, so if you try to tackle something, they just permajams you off. They
Yes.
don't want
And
content.
Arsenal
Full
have
stop.
guns.
Warp drive.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to
Yeah.
arm them.
Yeah, and they have arms.
It's literally like, oh, you came here to get content. You want to try and start a fight that might get bigger and bigger until we have a massive brawl, which is what we fucking want. Nah. We're just gonna ECM you off, and there you go. Fuck you. You want content? Get fucked. You're in
And
the wrong
then,
game, mate.
just to rub the salt in, we will time our next mining extraction to the time zone where you will not be active at fucking all. Because time zone
That's what
tanking.
you gotta do what the B team does. We're always awake, man. Like somebody's always on, ready to roll. And that's why Aquarius is on fire right now.
I mean, good for them, good for you, but that's like you versus 10 caracals.
Oh, dude, I'm ready, dude. Let's go, dude. Bring another 30-man Caracal fleet. I'm ready.
I'm not sure that's the kind of conflicts Eve really needs.
1, 2,
Dude, what do you
3,
mean?
whoa.
Picking on nullsec people is what we're supposed to do, right? Oh, my bad. Honestly, though, the bigger fights, the conflict drives, it doesn't even matter. So, like, Hilmar said it on Eve Down Under. He was like, we've made a mistake when we made all the minerals in the game uniform to where, like, you can be self-sufficient off any pocket, really. But, like, now, the problem is if you change that, goons can just go into whatever space they want and take whatever minerals they want because they're that far ahead of the pack. And
Yeah, but even then, they still need to do it. The problem is, like, you're right, Goon's going to be, like, the overwhelming strength for the next, like, fucking 3 years minimum. Even if, like, everything went bad for them, they'd still be able to be the strongest power for the next, like, 3 to 5 years.
yeah, and they've got enough.
But that's why they should have
liquid
changed this back on day fucking 1 of Rorks. But no, they decided to take a year and a fucking half.
Dude, I don't
Those
even know
dudes
what to
fired
say,
the
dude.
economist dude, right? He was like, yo, you dudes are insane, lol. And they were like, peace the fuck out, Brittany. We're getting extractors and rorks and supers and titans and umbrellas and plex vaults and skins and shit like that. And the dude was like, okay, then it's your game to run it into the ground. And we're just like, it's my fault I didn't buy enough plexes and skins, right? That's why the Care Bears get all the patches, because they, like, spend the most money and then they're like, get all the meta shifted to their needs. I mean, it kind of sucks.
It's sad, but it's true. Well, we probably cannot expect any content drivers anytime soon unless Hilmar gets his way and he
Kicks
kicks
over.
the Sandcastle over.
Please,
Probably
yes.
by introducing more mining sites.
Funny thing about the content drivers, I've seen some people say in the past that rock calls were content drivers, and for those that don't know, I did a fleet on Saturday. We had about
Invasion is a
12
massive
Lokis
fail,
or
yeah.
whatever, all 100 MN fit,
Hey,
and
Lord,
we dropped them a
Lord.
rock call. Now, 12 Lokis, what do you think they brought to fight us?
50
20,
supers.
20 faxes, 50 carriers, like 20
If it was the
titans.
carriers, I'd be loving it. No, they brought fucking 35 Feroxes, which is the exact counter to the Loki. The Loki we have can tank carriers out the ass. So they bring the one thing you don't want to see, which is Ferox.
Ah,
But
well,
I mean,
shit.
bruh,
People don't want fights.
like, you You are not flying Ferox in the year of the Ferox. What's wrong with you?
Fuck no. Feroxes are boring. If I wanted to fly a Ferox, I'd go join Goons or Pandemic Horde or something.
The problem at the moment is like it's the capability of the defender to bring what he wants. He has all the time in the world to do it because Rourke panic and all that stuff. So he has all the time to bring the best stuff, and he also has the ability to bring as many caps as he wants because there's nothing you can do to stop it.
The Hulk will.
Like Sino and Hibs need a fucking major goddamn rework. Because what we got is a good start, but like that time it takes to spool it up, the fact it doesn't turn off Sonos, you can't stop a defender from bringing everything he wants. If you could try and interrupt that, then you can stop them from bringing the perfect counter every fucking time, or bringing 50 Titans for that one frigate.
Well, I'll
You
point
can try
out,
and slow them down.
With the Rockclaw, our Hunter actually put up the Sino inhib 30 off the Rockclaw. So he was inhibbed before we actually jumped in.
Warp drive active.
And nothing stopped Deceptor warping in at 100, burning off 150, and signing up. It needs to be like a couple of 100,000, well not 100,000, but at least a lot more than it's already got.
They are.
Make it 500 kilometers wide or something, just so it's a bit more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I've got my own little opinion on Sino inhibs. I guess I'll just say here because why the fuck not? The inhib should be grid wide full stop, and there should be fucking utility high slot versions for every size of ship. The smaller the ship, the smaller the inhib area. So if you got a set that's tackling something, 20 kilometer inhib area.
But that would
Marauders.
But that would actually make sense. That would make sense. So we cannot have that.
Yeah, I don't know if it makes sense. It's just the fact that I just need to get content full stop, and anything that can stop Titans from coming over fucking any fight that starts, that's a good start.
It would be a good start. That's why it won't happen. But whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. We can probably wrap our little war room session up, because like that's all we can really say about it. The war is happening by not happening, and I very much doubt anything will change about it in coming months. So just unanchor your structures and go on with your life. Nothing to worry about. And
but Romeo.
we can smoothly transition to the next point, which will be our very professional and in-depth political analysis. I'm sure Bloomberg will hire us now. But yeah.
Yeah, but...
It's... there was
what are you doing?
Hello about the Serenity players migrating to Tranquility because...
I have to do everything the hard way.
Face it,
Fuck it,
the old Serenity is basically dead, and the new one is... Well, it's not dead, but might as well be dead, and it's not even in public beta yet, as far as I know. So, yes, the Chinese have migrated to our server and blew up everyone and went into homage to rent.
They fit right in.
I mean,
let's go
okay, so much for the political shakeup.
Yeah. They've just done what every other alliance has done. They've realised they need help to start up. Fair enough, they're brand new to the server. It makes sense they need a few months. But, like, if it lasts forever, then they're just as bad, in my opinion, as Goons, NC Dot, and all that lot who have, like, a huge...
Oh, no, they're worse. I don't mean this like as a what's the word? Xenophobic way. They're worse because they know what the result of this is.
Oh yeah, true.
They've had Serenity. They know what this bluing does. They know what this shit does. So if they're going to keep doing it, they are worse because they know what the result is and they're still willingly going for it.
I mean, they'd worked for them before, so...
Yeah, but it didn't though, did it? Because it killed all the content. Like, the only enemy they had left, they completely destroyed, to the point that they came to TQ.
But,
it's buffing the time zone, which was empty, so that's a good thing. Hopefully they'll form their fleet, we'll form ours, and we'll fleet fight each other's.
I mean, we can hope, but who the fuck wants to go to homage?
Warp drive active.
I reckon it's just for a start thing. I don't think they're going to permanently stay blue to everyone. Because we've already seen they like to fight. Like, look at all the people they were able to form on Serenity. It had, like, some fights had 4,000 people in. And that's just from
but that being said, though,
Chinese
going by those numbers, Goons like to fight as well, right? They brought all those Titans. They want to fight too. Well, no, they like everyone else. They just want to dunk things. They just want to win. So numbers doesn't exactly mean they want to fight. Numbers means they want to fucking win.
I'm more saying the fact that it's a single server limited to a certain nationality, and they could still form 4,000 people. That's a fucking big form up. Like, I'd be surprised if Goons could even form up 4,000 people.
I mean, it was 1,000 people and everyone with 4 alts, so normal thing.
Even still, it's still 4,000 people in a fight. That's still pretty good considering our biggest was like 8,000. And we had the rest of the world.
I mean, yeah, we will see if they actually do something, because as for the other Chinese group, Fraternity and Russians fighting it out, they're actually not fighting it out because time zones. So we're back to people AFK bashing structures. I mean, alright. That's what.
Yeah, but
That's what we're supposed to be doing, it seems.
they were
If he
screening
wants
for
us
each
to do
other
this,
really
so we will
good.
do
So
this.
he was moving into my orbit.
Yeah. Anyone else has any professional political analysis?
Shoot them
No.
all. There you go. Just shoot them. Shoot everyone.
That's
Okay.
what I do.
Blew up
No.
everyone, got it.
Nothing's
no.
changed. That's all it is.
I mean, we got
What's the
injection
treasure
of
doing?
new people.
As my
so
links dropped,
that's
my
always
target
a good
dropped.
thing, because otherwise the numbers are steadily going down, down. So any injection of new players is good thing. Let's
Yeah, it's gonna
hope-
let CCP think they're doing the right thing. They're like, oh look, numbers are going up. Surely we've done something correct.
I mean,
What's that
if there's
treasure
nothing
doing?
else, they will kill Eve faster so we can be free. It's a hope.
What are you, lol?
Alright,
That's a dream.
we can wrap it up because there's nothing to analyze. Politics are as boring as the war is in Eve right now. So we will move from one Chinese topic to another Chinese topic, and that's Eve Mobile again. This is about the third or fourth or maybe fifth time we're talking about it, but they unveiled a new trailer which looks suspiciously the same as the old trailer, but with more gameplay, okay? And so, take your bet. How many microtransactions will you need on daily basis to actually be competitive? What kind of game is it actually, just with reskin?
Where's the rest of them?
And what shit will you get from the loot boxes? Come on, you know, don't you guys have phones?
So,
Please,
Not that could run that.
Oh my god, that
so
reference,
what you'll
mate,
have
well
to
done.
do is so there's gonna be 7 microtransactions a day, but there's an added benefit to it that you can actually get the skins on TQ. But in order to get them on TQ, you have to plug your GameCube controller with your Game Shark pack plugged into your GameCube controller with your phone right next to it with the Bluetooth adapter in order to get them onto the GameCube. And then you have to have an Ethernet cable going from your GameCube back to your computer in order to get the skins on TQ.
Easy.
That's a lie. GameCube controllers don't have Bluetooth.
Okay, Veronica,
Okay,
what are you
okay.
doing?
Yep. And now
Now they
we
do.
know. Well, I mean, CCP can always sell you new accessory for your phone. A new Eve controller. It will let you mine faster. Turbo miner.
Black Desert Online made more profit in their mobile game than they did in their real game. Let that one sink in, friends. If the mobile game gets any kind of success or anything, they'll never gonna invest anything into Eve ever again.
I mean, that much is pretty much guaranteed, because if you play some random mobile game, and honestly from the trailer, it does not look terrible. I mean,
Whose Ramil
it
is that?
doesn't look exactly great either, but it doesn't look
I'll
terrible.
have to roll the no.
So-
Oh, that's
One thing I'll say
Ramil.
about it does like looking at that, it kind of like
I need
brings me back to
flying
memories of,
Tesla
like, a
and
really,
Alpha,
really,
the
really
whole
old days kind of thing. Like looking at old videos, it looks kind of like that, just smaller.
Oh, the Executioner.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know.
It doesn't look terrible, so it will get.
Oh, Christine, what are you doing, son?
And NetEase is publishing it, and NetEase is publishing every fucking mobile game ever, including the one that
Christine, you
need to
better
have
not be a
phone for,
shitlord.
like Diablo.
He's out.
But
Roma, what are you
But
doing?
yeah, it's pretty much
Just kill
guaranteed
him,
that
Roma.
it will be some sort
Yep,
of
he's
success.
dropping the drones.
Well, at last, financial. So are you ready for future of Eve to be on your phones? They
Nope,
slap.
I won't touch it
Can't
personally.
wait for it.
I mean, like, think of all the cat ears you can buy.
And like voice announcer packs.
Like, enchanting in stations. But it's the logical next step. You get the blacksmith standing in station and you bring your
We've already
letter
got
to
that,
him.
He's too far. He's too far.
Yeah,
I can't get him.
But he doesn't have cool graphics and shit. Like, it doesn't, and you don't have a little pop-up telling you to buy more plex to enchant further. Yeah, I mean, I guess that we will see if they even bring it west. For now, it seems to be more or less targeting the Asian market.
Status has been
But
lowered.
you can pre-register for it if you really want to.
Why?
But don't you have phone?
No, I actually don't have a phone.
Oh, good for you. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But
Wait,
with
why the? What the?
with the track
Oh, he's
record,
going with the
dude?
scram.
I'm upset now.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
angry, dude.
with the track record of offshoot games.
Bro, just scrammed the executioner. Lol.
Well, this one isn't
He's
developed
got
by
him.
CCP, so it still
Long
has some
point.
hope.
Okay, there we go.
It still has some hope. If it was developed by CCP, we wouldn't even be talking about it. It would be dead on arrival.
Oh, Juzuv, lol.
But I mean, it's true. You might not like it, but that's how it is.
I wish somebody would explain to me. I wish Pearl Abyss in these regards was more public with what exactly their involvement is and what they're doing, but I doubt we'll actually get that.
Oh, you sure as fuck won't. But you might get more loot boxes. Wait for it.
Yay.
Yeah, and I guess it's better to leave this topic alone. Please clap now.
Clap, clap, clap.
I'm on push to talk, fuck off.
I think we all are.
Perfect.
Do you know the way of the mobile game?
Perfect. Thank you. And we can move on to the. Well, we wanted to move on to the topic number 9, but we sort of have a problem. Jalen was supposed to come, but he sort of didn't come, so he will not be here to defend his position on the ranters.
I do have something I wanna free shit talk about. If you wanna move in there, we can buy Jalen some more time while everybody pings him, dude.
I mean, somebody ping Jalen, but is he even online?
I don't even have him on Discord.
Where's
I've
Anya?
got him on Discord somewhere. I think he's in my pub Discord.
Try it. We can move on to the free shit talk then. We will skip a bit and go for the free spot. You can shit talk about whatever the fuck you want here as usual, while we
need to
hope
get
that
Anya
Jalen
outside the
actually
place.
gets here. If he doesn't, well, that will be it. Shit talk now.
I want to shit talk about tournament, dude. We gotta get pump this thing up, pump it up. Like a big tournament, guys. This is like the 1v1 tournament. We found a way to run it in a way that we're not just gonna get hot drops. And I mean, somebody might try to do some memes, dude. But please, dude, man, dude, this is gonna be so fun. We're gonna shoot stuff. People are gonna shoot each other. It's gonna be great. There you go. That should
1v1
be enough.
tournament, eh?
A 1v1 tournament. This one is good. Jebby, the legendary commentator, and 1080p
Fuck yeah.
HD 4K Blu-ray 3D Sony technology, guys. Jebby and Satonia are going to be our announcers for it. The guys on the technical side are me. We also have that guy Toxic. We've also got another guy who's doing an admin who I cannot reveal yet, but I'm sure you guys have seen around, especially if you're involved in Spectre Fleet. We're trying to get the solo community involved in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a blast. And the more people that sign up, the better.
Can I have the most important question? Will it be in Dolby Stereo?
Will be what?
Dolby Stereo.
No, I don't think so. No.
Shit tournament.
I'm sorry, dude. We're gonna be running it on TQ for those of you that are aware. The
Oh, he
information
left
for
local.
actually how to get to the
Lol, what a
tournament
piece
will
of
be
shit.
released to all the
Fail,
players
man.
a couple
Did you
days
see that?
beforehand. The prize pool is 12.5 billion ISK right now, which is pretty nice. For those
No,
of you
who
guys that
will
are
killing
interested in
for
that,
us?
the entry fee is only 50 million ISK, and that goes back into the prize pool. The cool part about that, though, is that you only have to place in the top 8 to get your money back out of it. You're also gonna get some sick fights. So I mean.
Only.
Yeah,
50
you got
million
me
ISK,
signed up
dude.
now, buddy. I'm bloody interested in that shit. Let's dance. Just
Yeah.
finished one tournament, let's do another.
Yeah.
I know, you won the Australian one, right?
Huh?
You won the Australian one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm fucking
Oh, the
excited with that shit.
stiletto.
Monkey and Joe Bain are both on the balance team. They've done a huge help for me on the rules. I want to make sure that everybody knows that. I mean, everybody who's involved
Oh, the
in the
blob.
staff side has been helping out with the rule set and everything. So a big shout out to them. But Monkey in particular, I think, has been the guy who's been like diametrically opposed in some ways to some of the weight
Well,
things that I'm
let's do
trying
a
to do,
thing,
which has kind
boys.
of kept my worst impulses in check.
Well, let's do a thing, boys. I don't know what to do. It's
I
stupid.
tried.
Yeah, I think you did it. I think we've got a tournament that's going to be a lot of fun to watch,
That's my
and a lot of fun to hopefully commentate and engage with. So I hope the dudes
Docking
enjoy it.
request accepted.
I can't wait for it personally.
I can't either. It's we're getting close. We're like a month out now. We're still waiting on whether or not CCP is going to be like, hey, we endorse this in tournament, but we'll see. We're gonna run it no matter what, guys, and we're gonna stream it no matter what. I don't
Fuck
care.
yeah.
I don't care what happens. We're streaming this big bad boy.
Literally carrying the scene. Feels good, man.
We got to do something, guys. Send that link there for those of you guys that are interested into Jebby's chat. And we've got a Discord and stuff that you can join and talk to people about what's going on.
Yes,
Anybody
click
else wanna
that
shit
thing.
talk, dude?
Fuck yeah.
Click the horsesex.com.
Yeah, we're streaming it to Pornhub though, not Twitch.
It's a better platform.
Yeah, dude.
Market Tycoon, yo. Thanks for doing
That's
it,
the only
man.
way we're getting around it, dude.
You missed the shit talking, though. Oh, the Merlin.
Dude, big.
He's
Oh yeah,
going
dude.
for it.
And then can we just comment on the fact that our boy Wingnut had the big cojones to go up live on Eve Down Under and ask questions, dude. Wingnut, you
The
beautiful
question was the
bastard, dude.
easiest part of E Down Under, man. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, dude, it was so good. I was like, "Is that Wingnut?" And I was like, "Holy fuck,
What's
it's
Romo
Wingnut." And then
doing?
he said,
Bless him.
"Naked oil bodybuilders," and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like all these guys are like, "I'm from fraternity. I'm from NC Dot," and you're just like, "I'm from Naked Oil Bodybuilders, dude."
That's
Someone have
Yeah,
a picture. I have to
yes,
get that.
really. I remember saying like, yeah, Wingnut Cross, Naked Old Bodybuilders. Yes, really, that's the corp name.
There's the blob.
It was amazing. I will admit, I was
Come
kind of
on.
happy about that.
Come on, you
But
But to be
gotta do
the
it.
fair,
is
like
laughed.
while that was awesome, 100% overshadowed by the rest of the event now. Like 100%
Oh, yeah,
overshadowed.
very good.
Just fucking yes.
Ever
They're
comes
all
a
going
tournament
so
well. Truly
for
elite.
Jita Isk doublers would be. Oh my god, yes, we have to do it. And what we'll do is whoever can
Come on, boys.
scam the most people in a 24-hour
Come on, boys,
period
do
wins.
it.
That'll be how we do it.
And what's the
Too
stop
easy
me
for them
going
to
on to
cheat
it?
though,
And
man.
then
Like you want scammers to run on the honor system to say, oh yeah, I
Dude,
totally
I'm
scammed 50 mil.
fucking dude. I think it'd be the biggest thing, dude. It'd be
They're
the
all
biggest thing
running.
ever.
Fuck.
Oh man, I can already see some people getting upset though. Why are you supporting the scammers? What's wrong with you? It's like, yo, dude, chill, man. Scammers need
Make
some
it-
love too.
make it so that the people who are in the tournament, they get to keep what they scam.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
No. They're gonna give the scam money to the event coordinators.
In fact, we're just gonna move the scamming tournament's just gonna be a bracket
Oh,
in the
those
Eve
Vedmak
Championship
vragen from
series,
earlier.
and they're gonna try and scam the real. So you're gonna not only are you gonna have to PvP, you're gonna have to deal with ISK doublers and local.
He died in 2
whilst
volleys.
you PvP in the tournament. That's gonna be the plan right there, dude. We figured it out. I fucking
Called my
cracked the
cousin
code. Yeah, dude,
We found it.
we found it.
Hey,
We
Reagan,
found
what's up,
it.
friend?
Oh man.
Hey, Raiden, what's up?
Fine.
Hey, Daddy,
That's
0707. Hey, friend.
for the tournament that is run by somebody that has
I'm
no
unlocking
business
the
running
interceptor.
anything.
So this is what we're. I figured it out. No, I figured it out. It's gonna be the decathlon of EVE Online because we're gonna have a scam. So like you're gonna have to assemble your team: a solo PvPer, a scammer, a nullsec ratter, a miner, and I don't know what the fifth one is yet, dude. I don't know, like an explo guy, right? And they're gonna have to run all of these sites, and like they're gonna add up all the points. I got it, dude. I figured it out. Combining all the good parts of EVE into one great tournament. There we go.
Perfect.
Can we get the sugar daddy as part of it?
Can we make sure who, dude?
Make the fifth one a sugar daddy. You have to find a sugar daddy.
You have to, yeah, dude. Or infiltrating a
Debo.
corp, dude. Espionage.
What's he doing?
There we go. Oh,
Come
man,
here, warp to the novice.
I'm getting
Slow.
excited just thinking about it.
I'm ready for a boxing tournament. I haven't fail skated anyone in a while. I need to notch up my skills.
Oh,
It has
man,
been a
dude.
while, yeah.
Well,
Oh, I see the
anyone else
Legion.
got anything to shit talk about while we still give Jalen 2 more minutes?
Yeah, kind of. There's not really so much shit talk, but more kind of, I guess, clarifying
Yes,
something.
a market PvP tournament. Yeah, dude, exactly what I'm talking about. It's just what we need, dude. CCP, listen, all right? Listen. Eve CS V2 is coming out, CCP. I know you're listening right now, and you know you want to be involved in the ultimate market PvP 1v1 tourney. Coming
That
at you
is
in
the fucking
1080p
ship.
4K HD TV technology. Come on, boys. Let's go. Anyways, I'm done.
But,
so.
yeah.
He's undocked. So that's the Legion.
God damn it, DTM. You're fucking more obnoxious than I am. Ah!
Careful there, dude. You've not seen my stream.
I've seen enough to avoid it.
Oh, I see the Legion. Fuck
I
your
was gonna say,
Legion.
I guess this is kind of like a message to CCP. Like, we shit on you a lot. Like, no crap. Like, holy fuck. It's
24
because
hour
we
one
fucking want you to
whisking
do
for-
better, not because we hate you cunts.
Because we love the
Fucking,
game.
some of the changes we talked about today, we actually
Where's
like.
your Legion,
even JJ,
son?
surprise, actually said, you know, he liked the change and wasn't actually sick into his bucket while saying it.
The fact that they had the chutzpah to add a dislike button to their game with all the shit that's been going on, like that's some props. I wonder who got that through. I'm just curious, like who was in the meeting and they were all like, no, that's a fucking terrible idea. And then Hilmar's like, that's crazy enough. It just might work.
Well,
I don't know.
100% it's not connected to anything. It's not recording any data. It's just a placebo button which we click, right?
Yeah,
Just to
so
make
we
it
don't do it
feel
on random,
good.
I keep shitting on them, yeah. But like, yeah, like we're all sitting there shit talking these days just because like we fucking want this game to get fucking better.
Yes.
This game has been fucking festering for the last like 2 years, and they've not looked at a single one of those fucking problems and even done a single thing to fix it. We finally, like last patch, got some actual fucking good changes and a slightly good one here. For the fuck's sake, just keep fucking doing it and actually do it. Like Hilmar, you know, as silly as he can be, as much as he can be wrong 90% of the time and lie to our faces at FanFest every single fucking year, for once he said something I can actually agree with. Shake this fucking thing up at least. Come on.
Bruh, send
Grow a
that
pair
dude.
of balls and fucking do it.
Yeah, like for real, send one of those CSP dudes to Amamake, I'll drive him around Eve. They're all politely and cordially invited because it appears all those dudes are suffering from the distinct lack of experience of what actually happens in the game, right? So maybe if they knew what the fuck was going on, then maybe they'd be able to make more normal decisions. There are these critical things which needs to be fixed and are like being just postponed and not worked on, and we're not even pets, we're renter pets, right? We're renting the chat from the lowest bidder and our pets from other dudes, right? So it's like kind of hard to expect some kind of initiative if it isn't pre-approved, but maybe they'll do some good things, friends. I'm like optimistic from what they were all saying there, because like if we get some normal PvP patches, this game has great potential to be super fucking nice. And
Exactly,
a lot
yeah.
of like
There's a lot of
people
small
are sitting
changes.
there.
Sorry, go ahead. I cut it a long time.
No, it's okay. So a lot of people are AFKing and sitting there patiently waiting for them to unfuck the game and bring the Alliance tournament back and whatnot. So, yeah, it would be nice if they, like, how do you call a person who says one thing to your face and does another thing behind your back?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fucking like changes that at least seem reasonably easy to implement that we would fucking love. Like the first one straight away for faction warfare, just make citadels tied to the fucking control system. You've got it there, just fucking put them together. Problem solved. Suddenly we love it.
Fuck
The
yeah.
gate sliding
Throw
mechanic
a
literally is
limit on
probably
fucking
just
citadels
changing
elsewhere, so that way
something.
we can't have 15 fucking keep stars per fucking region just because we fucking can. No offense, goons, well done.
I mean,
Like-
those things needs to be fixed. If the Goonie Goons were to literally delete all their accounts right now, it will still take us over 6 months to kill the things just based on the Wednesday night 4 a.m. timers. Right, that's in case they all deleted their accounts. If they defend it, it's never going anywhere, right? So like the PvPers are in a significant disadvantage compared to the blob, right? It all started going to the shit once they gave the off-grid links to be on-grid, right? That was like the predicament. That's the exact patch where it went to shit, right? If you wanna time it. What's he doing?
Like there's fucking 1,001 things they can do. Like actually fucking unfuck the Rorqual, please. Like yes, sure. People are gonna say, well, how's the new guy from now on? The new guy's already fucked, mate. He's gonna go against an alliance with literally 1,000 Titans. There is nothing the small guy can do
Well,
there.
he's not gonna go against them. He's gonna join them. And more
Exactly.
importantly,
Yeah. There's no reason not to. There's nothing stopping any of that. There's just gonna be the bigger and bigger donut because there is no reason not to.
and more important than balance changes, we can get the things that are already broken
What's your
fixed.
shit
Chat
list
still
doing?
bugs out. D-scan still bugs out. Local
Yep.
still bugs out. Fleets are
Yep.
bugging out constantly. I see people drop like they're not in fleet, but they're actually still online and in fleet. These important things that are game breaking, if not game breaking, they're incredibly inconvenient. Need to be
Yep.
fixed as we move forward in this game. If you guys want to have these 8,000 plus man fights constantly, this shit needs to get sorted. Or one, it's very possible that all of your flashpoints for these things happening aren't going to happen because the game's broken, so somebody doesn't get tackle or somebody doesn't make a mistake. Two,
Or doesn't
also-
want to tackle.
yeah, or doesn't want to tackle. And then also it's going to turn into the possibility that these fleets are going to have people dropping, warpins are going to get screwed up. All of these other things are not going to be able to go down because the game has some inherent
cool in your
brokenness
head,
to it that
Roland.
needs to get fixed. I understand you guys are working with code that you might not possibly understand, but it needs to get fixed. We need the AT server Thunderdome fixed. We need these things that are so important to the community and so important to the game mechanics and the playing to get fixed, and we need it brought back. But I know CCP can do it because for somehow they made EVE Online, so I'm sure they can figure out a way to fucking unfuck all this other stuff.
Yeah, and we get it. They want to make new stuff. They want to go for these new treaty ships. Congratulations, you made a whole new race of ships with all their different bonuses and the different types. Well done. Like,
Dude,
good on
who
you.
know
That's great.
mining lasers could do so much damage?
Like, yeah, like, well done. You managed to do all this, like, awesome new race. That's what they wanted to do. Like, when they said, we wanted to make a brand new race from scratch. Cool. Good. You've done that. Now, for
Why-
God, go back and balance the shit.
Docking
Why can't I
request
fucking
accepted.
make a new character for the race though?
Docking request
Well,
accepted.
someday, maybe. But now go back and actually balance the ships you fucking made. No one wants to do maintenance, but you have to fucking do it, or we end up to the last year and a half we've had. You have to maintain your fucking game. That's why you had those economists there in the fucking first place. That's why you've got the CSM there to help you fucking see that shit. It's there to help you balance and maintain what you fucking built. Don't go running off your own, doing your own fucking thing like you know better. Open your damn eyes, please.
Swoosh.
That's me being nice.
Which nicely brings us back to the first topic we talk about, where Jester said that iteration is
Here's that
taboo
agenda.
word at CCP and that CSM is getting less and less of say in the things.
I mean, CSM are the goddamn goons and Care Bears. Whatever they say, the opposite is the truth. They're just pushing their shit agendas, right? We don't have a CSM which is dedicated towards making the game better for everyone. We have a CSM which is dedicated towards pushing shit agendas, right? You know, then like can't really expect much from those dudes. I mean, Suetonia was a decent exception. If we were normal, we would have voted in TikTok as well, but like, you know. So the CSM doesn't do anything as you described there. I'm sorry, but like we can't like be delusional. They're like the Jester's AMA stated that their smartest strategy is to wait and see what happens. So that's kind of shit. We need to encourage our good admins to be doing things, friends. They're like all sitting and AFKing and not doing anything. So you need to like show them what the game is like and what it seems like to be sitting in a ship and flying around, and then the difficulties you deal with and how disgusting blob is safe and you can't normally fight them and shit, and you know, all those things, how the oracles behave. Bruh, if any one of those dudes can kill my firetail in their firetail, I'll take back everything I said, but I don't think any one of them can, right? The dudes who are in charge of designing the game. So it would be nice if we were to have the meta balance. You don't need to do strange complex changes. You can just like adjust tracking numbers and shit in like the databases, and that fixes a bunch of ships. You don't need to invent new hulls, new weapon systems, new anything. Just like tone down some things down, tone up some things down. The Kiki is so imbalanced that dudes forgot that the Coercer is OP, right? Coercer needs to be nerfed into the ground. The Comet needs to be nerfed into the ground. Like, I don't know, the Dama got a somewhat buff with the armor resist, but I still think dudes are going to be flying that because the Daredevil exists and he spools up at 500 from the first volley with the same HP, stronger web, right? So like, the Draugur is fucked on release, right? Like, who's gonna even never fly that, and so on and so forth. We need to like help our admins help themselves, but I don't think they're keen on getting help. You can only help the willing, right?
I mean,
And even if they are willing, upper management is not.
I mean,
think another
why
thing
would
too-
why would you do anything if you can get paid for doing nothing?
I mean,
another
when you
thing
put it
too
like
is I know
that,
Jebby said it, and I do believe it's true that CSM doesn't have much direct effect on the way that we're running things inside of the game. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't vote, because CSM still does, hopefully, do their best to check CCP's
pulse
worst impulses.
lasers,
when they're doing
afterburner,
things to
2
them.
webs.
Or at least
The
make a
2
very
webs.
unpleasant place for them to come back to you if they're not going to listen. Keep shouting and shouting and shouting and shouting and shouting and shouting and shouting until they actually listen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how we got the, what was it, the Citadel change that happened a while back? Where the CSM had to just keep on telling them over and over, no, Citadels. Like, repeatedly, over and over and over, before they actually listened.
I mean, let's not have them change Citadels. Last time they changed them, they got even worse.
I think the last change they did was the one where they removed one of the timers or something like that, so it was a better change.
Well, they removed one of the timers and then made the other 2 timers
Oh damn!
even worse.
Here's that hard. Miss
They gave it more
Moses is
HP or
making it
something as well,
rain.
didn't it? Or it took longer to
What
kill.
did I do to deserve
Oh, I
that?
did
Yeah.
something.
Thanks for the awesome support.
Basically,
Congratulations, sure thing,
it was
Commander
cosmetic
Higgs,
change to
Raiden,
make it even more annoying.
Bonus, J-Mon.
Because that's what we need, more annoying
Yo, let's
mechanics.
push that thing. Swoosh.
Well, Jalen didn't show up, so he will not get to defend Regentra.
Fuck yeah.
We will leave that for the next time. Hopefully he comes. And
Fuck yeah.
I think we can slowly wrap it up. If you have one last word you want to say, you can say it now, or be silent forever.
Thanks for everything, friends. It was a nice thing. Thanks for gathering and wanting to discuss it. We're like, we might be like shitlords, and like, it's not coming from a bad place. Every one of us here wants to make the game better for everyone. None of us is like pushing any kind of strange shit agendas or whatever. It's just like, maybe if like some of that shit talking reaches the good place, maybe we can actually do so, right?
No, I disagree. I demand that the game that I've spent thousands of dollars on over plexing my teams over the course of the last 6 years is fucking just taken down. I want all my money to go to waste right now. No, I'm joking. No, for real though, what Jebby said, I second it.
WMOOSH.
I think it's pretty much like,
Yeah.
I'm going to echo it there, we're all the
You
same. Really. It's just
gotta hit that
we're doing
Juzuv.
this shit not because we want to be cunts, but because we want to be cunts and fix the fucking game.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, get it right. We
Hit
do
up
want to be,
Juzuv.
but it's not the only reason.
Here's that heart symbol. Thanks for the awesome
I mean,
support.
we all
Yo,
want Eve to die so we can be finally free from it.
yeah, yes,
So we have-
please.
Yes, I mean, that's our hidden agenda. With that, we can wrap up Shit Talking in Stations episode 6. Thanks everyone for coming, for listening to us, for actually sacrificing their brain cells on this shit show, and have a good night. Goodbye.
See you. We're done there, friends. Fuck yeah. Oh, my nerds. Thanks everyone so much for hanging out and watching and for tuning in. This concludes our Patch Day Hype and Shit Talking Station 6 episode. Thank you, Miss Moses, for making it rain and the awesome support. Just like the other day, I was yelling at these CSP dudes, proverbially, when we were going through that AMA thing, there was some CSP dude saying, we care deeply about the community, and I was like, oh yes, I know how you deeply care. We've seen an example how you care in the way you treated the Alliance tournament, the Anger Games, and our good buddies in the Stream Fleet organizer, right? I'll never get over it how those dudes are treating you. That's not a good thing, lol. So like yeah, I was like trying to fight for the good thing right there, and thanks for the subscription and all the nice support there, you and both Raiden and everyone. Okay, my dudes, so we're gonna wrap it up at this point. Please write 1, 2, 3 in that Twitch chat if that was entertaining to spectate. Otherwise, if you have specific question, ask them now. Right now is the correct time to ask question. Okay, at least like we're somewhat entertained there. Woohoo! So that was our talk show, right? We were like just fucking around at Amamake, shooting dudes' ships and whatnot. Oh man, that's a wall of 1, 2, 3s. Why are you so handsome? It's because I shaved my face today, right? You see that? I'm super smooth, literally 10 years younger. Thanks everyone for the feedback. Here's that heart symbol. You dudes are the best community in the world. Thanks once again for all your awesome support, hanging out together, for your kind words, funny memes. Thanks for the respected subscriptions. Let's pull up a list of all the dudes who are streaming Eve. We need to find somebody to host, and then after that we'll slowly wrap it up. Okay, I'm pulling it up, boys. Who they got? Let's host. Oh, Johnny UK. Fuck yeah, he was earlier in that Twitch chat. So please enjoy Johnny UK stream. He's an awesome dude and runs an awesome stream. Thanks once again for everyone being there, for everyone participating in the Shit Talking stations. I hope that was entertaining to spectate. If you dudes would like, please consider following the channel and check out our social media things, namely the Discord, the Twitter, the Eve Dumpster website, and YouTube. You all take good care of yourselves. I'm gonna awkwardly stare into the camera for a couple of seconds so it doesn't cut off the audio. And I'll see you all tomorrow, friends. 07, 07.